Just go live right now. Welcome, guys. Can I load live on Facebook? Okay, yeah, we're live. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to the Emir Sirdam show. It's a beautiful Tuesday evening from my side of the world. Welcome to every one of you that have joined us. Thank you so much. Let's have a wonderful show. So if it's your first time on joining us, I hope you're welcome here. If your second time, I know you enjoyed what you saw the last time, that's why you're back here again. And if somehow the algorithm brought you here, you are extremely welcome. Right? So, guys, I just want to, before we start the show, I just want to try and make sure that I am being heard across different platforms right now. So, please, if you're joining us from any of our platforms, please just show. Oh, my goodness. All right. Yes. Show. Okay, good. Please just confirm my audibility across other platforms. I want to shout out to Madam Stella. Madam Stella, you're always like the first person joining from YouTube all the time. Thank you so much for always coming out, always supporting this platform. Thank you so much. Man, sometimes you're even like on your Facebook, your YouTube, your on X. Only you everywhere. But it's good to always have you here. I just want to say thank you so much. It's good to be here. It's good to have you guys. Please okay, good. I'm audible on. Am I audible on Facebook? Please, Facebook out. Confirm if you can hear me, please. Let me just put it in the comment section. Don't put in the comment section if I'm audible enough. X also, please confirm my audibility if you can hear me from X. I just want to be sure that I am audible enough to start this show, please. I think we are good enough to go on TikTok, right? Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's good to have every one of you one more time here. I hope you guys had a great day, and we're back at the end of the day, Nigerian time, to talk about our country and run through the night on our conversation tonight, right? So, thank you to all of you that have joined us across the different platforms. Before we start the show, as I always do on the platform, I try to lay our ground rules, rules that guide us in this platform, rules that we adhere to, and we try not to break, no matter how tempted we might be. And these are the rules that will be keeping us all through the show tonight. So even if you guys see me, I am probably breaking the rules. The rules is applicable to everybody, inclusive myself. I'm not above the law. I'm not above the rules myself. So if I'm breaking the rules myself, please draw me to order. That's how we grow this platform, right? So it's simple on this platform. When we come out here, it's a pan-Nigerian, pan-African, pan humanist platform where we talk about our country and how we can help grow the state of our country. It's simply called the Emir Sirdam Show, and we talk about the state of the nation based on current events happening and important events happening in the country. That's what we talk about every time we come out here in the night. We do this every Monday through Thursdays. Although Thursdays start at a different time, but we do it all through Monday through Thursdays. Just the days of the week, just to come out here and make sure that that when you come on TikTok Nigeria, there's actually what they have. We have a sensible platform whereby sensible Nigerians come out together to talk about their country, right? So you can be catching cruise every day from morning to night, but in the night like this, remember that you get assembly where they assemble. You get one place, one marketplace where they assemble to talk about our country, right? And it's very important. Thank you so much, guys. I see on Facebook, Nestor, Victor, and Dr. Adeolu. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. All my regulars on TikTok, I see JT, M for Mikey, El Nino Cruz will be for president. Every one of you that have joined us already, thank you so much. I call you guys the first responders because you guys are the ones that I get the right energy from to start the show. Because most times I come out here, I say all the time that I'm coming from a very tired day because I stay up almost all through the night. I have less sleep hours, go and hustle for the day, go to work and come back tired and say let you get some sleep before you start this show, and you're coming out. I'm feeling like should I do it or shouldn't I do it? And I feel like just have some rest. And but what has to go on has to go on, because for me, I understand and I know that there's the importance of time. We don't have time, but we have time, right? So every little time that I can have or we can give to talk about our country, and if possible to convince one or two more people to to understand the importance of having national conversations like we have here, I will always sacrifice that time. And so that's why we're here again tonight to talk about our country, right? And that's what I encourage every one of you listening to the sound of my voice, as I always do, to let you guys understand why we do what we do here. Please, we want to make sure that we can reach as many people as possible when we come out on this platform. And the only way we can do it is when we collectively do the hard work, right? Especially we that starts the show together. So I want to encourage every one of you that listen to the sound of my voice, wherever you are tuned in from, whatever platform you're using to join this show right now, to please take the next few seconds, the next few minutes, to share the live, to repost the live. Let's get up into the conversation. If you're on TikTok, just share the live to 10 or more people. If you're on Facebook watching me right now, listening to me, please share the live or to your stories or to your Facebook page itself. Share it to your community, your WhatsApp stories, your school chat groups, everywhere. That Nigerians are gathered, because the conversation we have here actually are conversations that every Nigerian needs to listen to. I was opportune yesterday. My auntie was in the room yesterday. I never knew, and somebody shared the live, and it got to her. So she came all the way from Central America, and she was on live yesterday. And after the live, she was like, "Oh, I should please send her the link." So whoever sent her the link yesterday, please help me and send it to her today again, right? So that is how far. You don't know how far you can bring in people to the conversation, and it might be the first time, and they'll be like, "Oh wow." One thing I can guarantee is that if you come up, if people even people will be regular here, and I know what to do for you, we're not just wasting time. We're talking about issues and providing solutions also. So it's not just a platform to complain, because you can always complain. But the most important thing, that while we complain, while we reel out these problems, we also emphasize on possible solutions, what we must do, what we have to do, how we can salvage it. Is where we found ourselves today as a people. So that's one of the most important takeaway for me from this platform. People come up with different solutions, different ideas, different talking points. You get to see Nigeria from a very great prism, because on this platform, every Nigerian is allowed to speak here. Whether you're a supporter of this government, you're anti the government, you're sitting on the fence, whatever position you take, it's none of our business, as long as you are saying it based on facts and figures. As long as you're not coming to give us lamba, like my brother Omo Egba came to do last night, and he was whitewashed, right? So if you come out here to do to sell a false narrative, you'll be fact checked in real time. And honestly speaking, you will always end up living in shame, because on this platform everything here is based on facts and figures. So I just wanted to lay that down as a preamble to our conversation today. Meanwhile, on TikTok also, guys, we have a mandate when we come out here every night, to hit a minimum of 100,000 likes, which is a mandatory mandate for every one of us. And we say, and we do this because it is important for this platform to keep growing. We are growing, by the grace of God, we are growing, we're getting into rooms, we're being heard one way or the other, but we need to do more. We need to get, if we're not opening up a live and people are not seeing thousands of Nigerians coming out here, for me, we're not doing anything yet, honestly speaking. So we can be talking to ourselves in our hundreds, accumulative across different platforms in our thousands, but I want to be seeing one day we'll come out here and see 10,000 Nigerians eagerly coming out to talk about their country. That's when you now understand that we are actually working, right? And to do that, we have to build these baby steps of bricks, back to back, consistently building. And one day, who knows? One day, we'll get to that number. But before we get to that number, I have to push you guys to understand why you guys are very important to this show, because according to the algorithm of TikTok, according to what I've heard and I've seen, is that the more TikTok is a very interactive algorithm, whereby it is like more of what you give is what you take, right? So you guys are not just meant to be listening to me speak. You guys are meant to be acting. So as I'm speaking, you guys are acting. So how TikTok works is that you guys are acting you can by tapping the live. The more you tap the live, the more viral this live gets. You can, at the same time, you can gift. It is not compulsory on my platform. If you feel obliged to, you're free. At the same time, you can share. These are the three most potent way you can contribute to the live on TikTok. But for me, what I believe, I'm not going to say it's mandatory, but I will always implore you guys, if you enjoy what we do on the platform, please, the least you can do for us here, the least you can help, you can support here. If you don't have any other thing to do for us, is just to be power tapping the live. For those that are new here, what I mean by power tapping, just keep tapping your screen. Pa. Don't stop, oh. Don't stop until you see we get up to 100K, until probably you hand on pay you small. You go rest, continue. Everybody in this live, I want you guys to give us at least a minimum of 10,000 likes. Everybody listening to the sound of my voice now, a minimum of 10,000 tappings. You know, hard. You don't need 1,000. You know, before night you reach, you don't already finish your mandate. Thank you so much as you adhere to it. But other people on other platform, please, I want you guys to share the live. I'm trying to make sure that I use this early stage of this live to drive the engagement, because that is the most important part of this show. When we have the much necessary engagement, we can now start the show properly, because the more people we have here, the better for the conversation. So we don't end up speaking to ourselves like in an echo chamber. It doesn't benefit any of us, right? But I see every one of you requesting for the mic already. I'm going to bring you guys up. Definitely, please bear with me when we rock the show, right? So where do I even start from tonight? Where do I start from tonight? I will probably take a shift from Mr. Peter B's interview and come back to a news that I saw yesterday. This morning, of Bola Ahmed Tinubu sending Kashim Shettima to Benin Republic to go and learn how their factory something. Please, if you saw that news, let me see in the comment section if you saw that news, please. Bola Ahmed Tinubu sent Shettima to Benin Republic. So I'm going to try and break it down for Nigerians that don't understand. You know, one of the things I say all the time with Nigeria or Nigerians is that if many Nigerians have really experienced Nigeria as a country, all right, good. People saw the news, great. If many Nigerians have experienced our country as a country, when I mean experience Nigeria, I mean you've traveled, you've seen how diverse we are, you've been to the north, to the south, west, southeast, south, the different north central, northeast, northwest. If you've just been to maybe 2 or 3 regions in the country, you see how diverse and how blessed the country is. You see how wealthy Nigeria is. You see why we have no business. When someone like me have been shouting, Nigeria have no business with poverty. We have no business being poor. We have no business having poor people in the country. It is an anomaly. It's a sacrilege to me that a country so blessed like Nigeria is talking about having like 70-something% of its population in multidimensional poverty. It doesn't add up. It is like, it's akin to saying Tinubu children, they beg for akara. It doesn't add up, Abi. It doesn't add up. You just say, say yes, Tinubu picking the beg for akara for street, or Tinubu they beg. It doesn't add up. It's exactly how it is for Nigeria. By providence and by the nature of, or the fact that Mother Nature or God, as many of us I believe have placed Nigeria in a very strategic place with so much enormous wealth, we have no business with poverty. We are so blessed. And this is one of the most disconnecting factors between me and many people that support this government. I have many of them come to my DMs with insult, abuse me. You're this, you're that. Me, I get very bad mouth. I go insult them. When I insult them, finish. They go wrong. They don't say the insult when they insult them. It's not like I want to insult them, but I'm so pissed off with the fact that grown men. There's one in my DM now. One. What's that his name, Seth? I'll make him famous tomorrow. I'll go find the picture, I go post it. I'll be auditing somebody. A grown man with white beard everywhere. Say, by 2027, you go cry. I say, hey? I say, sir, you're an old fool. I say, you're a stupid old fool. With all this, your white beard, you think that if anything happens in 2027, that my tears is what? Look at it. These people still think that politics is banter, is football, that's one of my biggest problems with Tinubu supporters. They feel like if Tinubu by mistake consolidates 2027, that there are 1 week of laughter that they will laugh at other people. Automatically we change their life, or we change the status quo of the country, or we bring food to their table, or we stop their parents from begging, or we stop bandits from operating, or we change the economy of the country. These people do not think. They see politics as Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. I mean, Francis versus Tyson Fury. Arsenal versus Manchester United. That's how people see politics. They don't understand that politics actually is, apart from the air you breathe, politics is every other thing. You don't see it from that angle. And so when I saw that news, I was like, Nigeria. If Nigerians do not forget, if Nigerians remember this country called Benin Republic, when I started my analysis with saying how far Nigerians don't travel, is because many Nigerians don't even know that that's Benin Republic. Many Nigerians, please, if you're on this, let's just do a little. Let's make this a very productive space today or show today. Please, in the comment section, if you have been to Cotonou, let me see in the comment section, please. If you have been to Cotonou, let's just identify you've been to Cotonou in the comment section, please. You've been to Benin Republic, please. Either Port Novo, Cotonou, Seme, just any of, please, just let me see if you've been there. Just let's see how many people have been to Cotonou, please, in the comment section, please. Let me see how far. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see how many people have been to Cotonou. And if you've not been there, you can also say I've not been there. Let's just say, I just want to see how many Nigerians have been to Cotonou. Because I myself, all my life growing up, I grew up in Plateau in Jos. There's a place that we call Terminus Railway. In Railway, if you're from Jos, you know what they call Railway. Railway is where we buy second-hand stuff, second-hand shoes, second-hand jeans, second-hand everything. Quality, top-notch quality designers. You see them all coming from Cotonou as kids. Then when we save up money, we go there. As crazy stuff we used to buy. Our people used to go to Cotonou, buy things cheap, come back to Nigeria and sell and make a profit for it. So I visited Cotonou in 2020, I think 2020 was I visited Cotonou. That was my first time of visiting Cotonou. My first time was 2020. I went with the travel guide from Semeboda. See, yeah. Nigeria. Nigeria. We are far behind, though. We are far behind. And when I say this thing, people don't understand my passion when I talk about our countries, because I've experienced Nigeria from the Western world. I've seen Nigeria from Nigeria itself. I've seen Nigeria from our neighboring countries, and Nigeria is we are finished. We are last position everywhere. We don't follow for the things where they happen. If you're driving through Badagry to Seme, the road now so bad road, poto. As you reach Seme border, Nigeria. It's just like if you're traveling from Imo State to Anambra State back in the days, in P2B's time. You will be seeing pothole in Imo State or Porto. As you just see here like Anambra State boundary, boom, you go see the road. Now, so if you enter Seme, you will not see one pothole. Thank you, we don't have been there. See, every madness ends in Seme border. The racketeering from customs, the bad roads, the madness, everything ends in Seme border. As you cross Seme border and enter Cotonou, Benin Republic, my guy, my people, you will see. I begin to say that Cotonou be this, that Benin Republic be this. You will drive probably 20 minutes from Seme border to Cotonou, maybe close to 20-30 minutes to Cotonou itself. You will not see one pothole. If you see their policemen, if let's say they then select their policemen specially, well guards, tall. If you see these people, they are military. You could just not say you don't enter a different climb first. Then you not get to Cotonou. Then come and see Cotonou. I just look Cotonou. I say, is this? I just left Lagos State. And I'm in Cotonou, and it is two different worlds. Lagos that is meant to be our our Lagos, our Alpha and Omega, you will see the difference from Cotonou to Lagos. It is day and night. And I happen to have slept in Cotonou for 2 nights. Not one day did I see lights blinking, this efficiency. What bust my head now was that I was going to Cotonou now. I can't carry money based on my mentality and say I don't know. I that was like one of the worst travel experience I had because I never checked for exchange rate. I never bothered to check because I have always known that our currency the chop safer. Our currency the beats Cotonou. So my own mindset was like, even if it is bad as it is bad, we see they beat them well. You know, go be maybe say based on how APC don't scatter Nigeria, say you know go to say I can still live within my means. When I got to Cotonou, Naira was exchanging for just above Cotonou by I think 2 naira then. Just with like 2 naira. And it was fluctuating equal 2 naira, equal 2 naira, equal 2 naira. So with all the naira I came with there, expecting like with the old mentality I had that if I come to this use to even change my naira, because I was seeing the really change people say this one money will be say today now they go up and down like on electricity. My experience in Cotonou was an eye-opener to me. I knew that Nigeria, we must do something fast. That was for me, was when I said no. You might be in your high horse thinking that you're far. You don't develop, you don't buy, you don't make them, you don't build one mansion. You don't say people with your younger ones don't build skyscrapers, they don't leave you behind. You're still wallowing in ancient of days mentality. That's what I found myself, and I was like, what? It was an eye-opener to me. Then when you live, it is just the same thing like if you're traveling through the air. If you just live anywhere, as you enter MM2, as you enter Nigeria, there's a dark spirit. I don't understand. That's why I'm a spiritual person. You can't tell me that there's no spirituality. I will argue with you. Honestly, I will argue with you. There's a dark satanic, there's a dark air around Nigeria. If you're coming in through land or coming in through air, the moment you enter Nigeria, there's something different. There is something totally different that you know that this place is not, there is no life here. There is no life. People are just living. People are just existing. They're not living actually in Nigeria. We are just existing. We don't understand what to live life is. And so my experience in Cotonou was an eye-opener to me. So when I saw the news from Tinubu people going to Cotonou, I was like, hey, see how far APC has. Look at how low APC have brought us. Will they go Cotonou, go learn? Today, Nigeria, we are going to Cotonou to learn how Cotonou did something. We are going to Cotonou. But today I don't want to talk long. Honestly speaking, I'm just gonna open up the floor for other people to come up and talk. Honestly, because Nigeria, all I'm just gonna tell Nigerians is please, I beg you guys, please, if you're not audible speaking up for this country, please start speaking up. Please start speaking up. Get people around you to get involved in the process. Because I'm telling you guys that as it stands right now in our country, everyone has left us behind. Everybody has left us behind. Every country, nobody's waiting for Nigeria to work. If you don't want to work, people that are ready to work are gone. They are working, they are building. Smaller nations are building. I always use this analogy when I talk about the useless firstborn. Nigeria is that useless firstborn Mother Africa gave birth to. That useless firstborn, as a useless first child, every other person, the whole world will be looking at that. We'll be looking at Mother Africa from the prism of Nigeria. So even if the second child is doing well, or the third child are doing well, they will always call them they will call them Mama Nigeria. If you don't call African, they say Mama Nigeria. And that's what you can call, they don't call Mikey. Now let's just take for instance, I say the first child for your mama. They will call your Mama Mikey. Mama Nigeria is what they refer to Africa. So if they're looking at Africa as a whole, they're looking at Africa from the prism of Nigeria. Is Nigeria doing well? If Nigeria is not doing well, it's rubbing off on Ghana that is doing well. It's rubbing off on Benin Republic that is doing well. That Ghanaian president are throwing shade at Nigeria today. That Kenyans, cry. We don't understand how low we have sunken with APC in power. Nigerians don't understand. We are not respected anywhere. Internationally, we are a laughing stock. In Africa, we're a laughing stock. Back home, we are clowning ourselves all back home. Playing politics with them. Everything is politics for these people back home. And if we as a people do not get ready to get involved in the process, honestly speaking, I made a video and I posted it on Twitter. I say that, especially people for Nigerians in diaspora, right? And this is just where I will end this call before I bring up people to speak right now. The truth of the matter is this, that you might be in diaspora, like the video I just made today and I posted. I made it actually previously and I reposted the video I made. I just cut out a part and I reposted it and I was like, you might be in diaspora, we have probably escaped from Nigeria, thinking that, well, I've grown a life in diaspora, I've built families, my children are citizens, my family is this, my family is that, I am well made, I'm sorted out, I'm well to do and everything, I'm a king in this country, I have my visa, I have my paper, I have my black card, I have my green card, I have my yellow card, I have my blue card, I have every card possible. The truth of the matter is that it is not your home, one. And like it happened in South Africa, it can happen in America, it can happen in Europe, it can happen in Australia, it can happen in China, it can happen in United Kingdom, it can happen any single place. Some group of, and whether you like it or not, I'm saying it because many of us always want to wait until it happens. The truth of the matter is that as we are speaking right now, there is a far rise in the far right activities. There's this resentment toward immigration. Rightfully so or wrongfully so, agenda behind or agenda not behind. One thing we can all agree is that there are some people that are in their country now that they're just lazying off. They don't want to hustle, they don't want to work. And because the government of the day, because corruption actually is not just a Nigerian thing. I repeat, corruption is not just a Nigerian thing. There's corruption in every government in the world. The difference is that there are systems to checkmate their corruption. And these people are, in this developed world, they have already created a system whereby their corruption, they can always deflect their corruption from them. So right now they can always say that, oh, any small thing, you see people come and say that it is the immigrants are taking away our job. Immigrants are taking away our job. Like in South Africa, they're saying it, so they're saying it in UK. So they're saying it in Europe. So they're saying it in America. And it will only take a generation of such people to terraform more people to start thinking like the South Africans started thinking. And you will hear one day a group just rise up from one place and say no more immigrants. Immigrants should go home. Immigrants should leave our country. Then you will remember that blue paper you carry is just a paper. That passport you carry is just a passport that you really have where you came out from. Then you will remember it. Then if you don't remember, they will remind you like they reminded people in South Africa, because in South Africa we saw legitimate business owners, employees of labor, people that are employing South Africans being chased out. It can happen any single place. And when it happens, my problem is not even it happening. My problem is when it happens, where do we go to? Where do we go to when it happens? Where are we returning to? Where are we going back to? Are we going back to a country whereby at least there's a semblance of, okay, we can build, we can survive? Are we going back to a country whereby, well, some people say some Nigerians go rather make that crowd lynch them before make them come back home. Let them die from the ambush of the racist owners of those lands, saying go back home, than to return back to Nigeria, because Nigeria is not working. As we are speaking, Nigerians are fleeing our country. I have videos that I've seen. I have videos someone sent to me from Mali. Our girls, 14 years, 15 years, they have turned them into prostitutes. They're living almost in a forest. Nigerians, if you see the kind of houses where they keep our ladies, they're using them as prostitution. If you see I'm going to probably make a content with those videos and post it one of these days. And it is not just in Mali, it is across African countries, into Europe, into Asia. Human trafficking in real time. They are selling our people like pure water in Libya. In a country so blessed, in a country that has everything, in a country that God, this is Nigeria is actually that biblical place that they call the land of milk and honey. You get oil. We're talking about oil. We're not talking about the gas. The gas that Bola Tinubu has already signed contract with ECOWAS country to take our gas. They are building a pipeline from the southeastern part of the country through the Atlantic to Morocco, to Europe. A $27 billion worth of projects. They are building another one. They were building another one, the transatlantic pipeline that was meant to go through Niger Republic, through Algeria. That one stopped because of the Sahel, those Sahel states. After the Niger, that was why Tinubu wanted to fight war in Niger actually, because the pipeline has to pass through Niger. That was the one that Buhari signed. Buhari signed that contract. So to keep up the pipeline has to pass through Niger Republic. Niger Republic now had a coup. The beneficiary was France. Our gas, free. Every single day as we're speaking right now, they are mining Nigerian gold, Nigerian diamond, Nigerian lithium, Nigerian tantalum, everything, every single day. What is our business with poverty? Why are people running away? Why are we economic migrants in our country? So I just want to implore everyone, please. We can continue to talk, but if we do not act as a people, I just hope and pray one day that we in the western part of the world do not end up like our brothers in South Africa. Because look at South Africa. Tinubu sent their papa. Look at when Ukraine happened, the Tinubu said Buhari sent their papa. This government will not send you. If anything happened to you, Tinubu not send your papa. Tinubu not just to steal. Tinubu just came here to steal. If Tinubu know how to go steal our money, if they begin pushing us on Western world, he go steal our money. Now thief that man be you to steal their DNA. If na stealing, call Tinubu. If na action, leave am. So please, guys in diaspora, I'm just employing you guys tonight because I know many of you people make up the like let's say 50 to 60% of the people that come out on our show. Please reach out to your people back home to go and get their PVC. Registration is already over. It ended on Sunday. It's now time for them to go and get it. Those are the PVC are sitting in the INEC office. Push your people to go get their PVC. We have a country to fix. We cannot afford another 4 years of this calamity. We cannot afford another 4 years of this calamity in Aso Rock. Nigerians. Hey, God, I beg you. God, I beg. Hey. We cannot afford it, though. Please. If you people know what is good for, and I will end on this note before I bring up speakers, right? I will end on this note and say this, that please, Nigerians, we are currently experiencing the best of Bola Tinubu. I always say this, but I will keep saying it to remind us. We are currently experiencing the best of Bola Tinubu. We are seeing his best. I don't know how you guys are seeing the best, though. But if this is Tinubu's best, imagine how his worst will be. If Tinubu's best can take Nigerians from 70-something million people out of multidimensional poverty to over 100-something million people. Right now, as I'm speaking, say over 160-something million people are in abject poverty under Tinubu. If that is Tinubu's best, if Tinubu come back, if in 3 years Tinubu has successfully taken over 70-something million people into poverty, to add to the 70-something that Buhari took us. Nigeria, I beg. Please, guys, get ready to save our country, please. Don't allow them to gaslight you. My happiness is that Tinubu does not have the number. He knows. And that's why you see, and my happiness is that he does not have the capacity to even respond. He does not have the capacity to even work. All he's banking on is surrogates. banking on governors will help me get votes, banking on, he cannot even speak to the media. You see him now, he don't do media chat. He doesn't have media, he doesn't address the media, he doesn't care about his supporters. His supporters are like, he knows that his supporters are zombies to him. So whether he talks to them or he doesn't talk to them, he knows that anything he tell them is, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Give them crumbs, give them bread, give them akara, give them kuli kuli, give them gari, they will support him. That's how he knows his supporters. So he doesn't even need to address them, right? He doesn't need to address them. He doesn't need to talk to them. They're like robots. They don't understand. Ah. Let me open up this mic. King Abdul, please come in, please. Let me not sort out. If I sort out here, I will just scatter this room. I'll scatter this room. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. Please, guys, let's power tap the live, please. And let's just power tap the live. Let's get up into the conversation. Please do not forget that we have a mandate of hitting 100,000 likes on the platform. And if you want to join the conversation, you're free to join the conversation. Thank you. King Abdul, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening, Sirdam.
Is it my audio?
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's my audio. Go on.
All right. Evening, Sirdam.
Good evening, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Sometimes I reply to you. That's why I love your program, because before coming up, you have already analyzed everything. Because for we now, we have few things to say because you have already said everything. Because whatever you have said now, anybody that has the ear should hear. Because everybody should listen to what you're saying, because this is the facts. No one is going to say that Tinubu have done well. Instead, and funny enough, people that is saying that Tinubu have done well is those people that we can call our uncle, our dad, or anybody. Because those people are the people that have enjoyed Nigeria. They know the worth of Nigeria. They know the resources. They know what they enjoyed when they were growing up. And those are the people that are still supporting this government. So I don't know whether to say those people don't mean well for us, because we are coming up, that we are still in the the youth coming up. What are we going to say to our children? What are we going, if they are asking us the way we are asking our father today? Are we still going to explain the same thing that we have been asking our father for 30-something, 40-something years? They're still going to ask us. We are still going to tell them that the government have been doing this and doing that without we putting effort to change the government for a better Nigeria. Because when I saw the news about the government going to Benin Republic to check what how they do the factory and everything, my thought, what came to my head immediately is, when is other African country or the world coming to Nigeria to say, okay, they want to come and learn from us? Because there is nothing to learn. The only thing that we have right now for them to learn is corruption. And that is what other countries are running away from. In the UK right now, everybody today, tomorrow, before you wake up tomorrow, they have changed the immigration laws. People are protesting that immigrants should go back to their country.
Oh, it's already happening.
It's already happening. Yeah. Okay. Instead of, because before having your permanent residence is supposed to be 5 years. Now they are saying that it's going to be 10 years, and some sector is going to be 15 years. And if you don't want to do that, even Reform said that the permanent resident are going to cancel it. Don't want to scrap it. You should be renewing it every 2 years or every 2.5 years. And the stress in this country alone, after working, after paying your tax, after taking every single penny that you have, where will you have the money? And everybody now is thinking, if this is what they are going to say, and if you don't want to stay, where will you go? Is that how you will be torn? You will be going to other country that will be chasing you? That you have your own father's land, your land is rich with every single thing that the Europe, American, every Asia country don't have. We have every single resources. But just because of some people so greedy, the old cargo that is so greedy, that if the old cargo, they are greedy, we that is the youth, how, if we are greedy, they don't say we are so greedy. We are too greedy that we don't have, we don't think before we do things. We are doing things because of money. And the politicians, they are so old that tomorrow they don't know whether they're going to see tomorrow daylight. They are still embezzling the future, the money that is meant for the people, the youth. Your children yet unborn, one person is embezzling it right now. So I don't, as for me, I don't even know I don't know what to say. Like that man that came yesterday, I was just expecting him, I was expecting you to just cut him off, but I love the way you handle him and let him speak all his trash. And because the man, from the way he's speaking, it's not a young man, it's an old man. He's someone's father.
Yeah.
Someone that has grandson, if I'm not mistaken. And you're still supporting this government because you are saying you are having this little means of getting money. And the money is not meant for you alone, it's meant for every single Nigerian. No healthcare, no good road, no school, no employment, no skills, nothing. I went to Rwanda for holiday with my wife. Bro, Rwanda is even better than the UK.
Hi.
Based on facility, based on infrastructure, based on the neatness. Rwanda is so clean that even me myself, I say, God, is this African? Look at our player in the Falcons in Morocco today. The way they are discriminating them, the way they are pushing them. They're African, but just because of what they work to get where they are today. You won't come and say this. As I say, sometimes when people say South Africa, I say I don't blame South Africa.
Honestly,
South African is doing the right thing because South Africa has one voice. If they say this is what they want to do, that is what they are doing. But Nigeria today, if they say okay, 10,000 is coming out, we have Judas of almost 9,000 from inside. That is going to destroy that thing, that protest or that peaceful thing that is going to benefit each and every one of us, even the people you that came out to destroy the protest or the peaceful protest or anything that we are doing. South African, I will encourage them to do thousands more for every African to go back to the country and make sure that the country is fixed. Because I know that every African country contributes, but the Gen Z right now don't want to know whether they contribute in their father's age or whatever. This is what they want and this is what they are doing. So I don't know why Nigeria today tomorrow we are still talking about something that we know that they are afraid of the youth right now, because the youth are the one that has the capacity to stand under the sun, under the rain, not our mother, not our father. That's why the youth are the people that will determine whether Nigeria is going to get better 2027 or is going to get worse. Not our father, not those ones that will come here and do propaganda and everything. If the youth say today we are going to chase Tinubu out of office, the next thing where you will see an helicopter, you will see Tinubu on the flight come out.
I swear.
200 and something people alone. So how many there even be for government? You know, pass senator, you know, pass minister. How many there be? So me, I don't see anything like say Tinubu or this. The youth, we have the mandate, we have the rights. If we say today Tinubu is leaving, today before daybreak, Tinubu will come out. So if we can talk, and just like you said, if we are talking and there is no action, we are just wasting our time. And I promise you, because I spoke to my family today, and every single of them has the PVC.
God bless you.
My brother staying in Abuja, but he's going to Kogi State to vote. Because him too, he's doing well before, but now his business don't crash.
Okay.
The business don't crash. You know, nobody they buy waiting, they said again. So he has to, because I know his strengths when it comes to finances, and I know his strengths when it comes to say his choice, and he have made his choice, and he say he will go and vote. And now I've told him that okay, this is what I've been doing at home. He said okay, you'll be going for my dad 40 days very soon next month. So he's going to meet the community people and still make them believe that okay, this is the right thing to do. So me, I don't see this government as somebody that can withstand the pressure when it comes to the youth say, okay, this is what we want. They can't. Even the military said that they feel that. when VDM go protest, not being the policeman, they talk to him and bend the head into the feeling. He's feeling it. He knows what is going on. But just that they say military or police, they always say now go to the year, the year come. That is does it. They follow the rules. So we should not say that the government has power. The government, the people that is coming out on your private platform, they are not up to 2. The majority has the vote. If this is how we are going to put our strength in 2027, I promise you, wallahi, everything is going to get better.
Thank you.
Will run the next time helicopter you take come off as well.
Thank you, King Abdul. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. You just pointed something that's very important. You see that I let's use this life like a sample size, right? I open this life for everybody. I don't discriminate and say, oh, because I support these candidates, these other people should not come out and speak. No. It's open to everybody. But you see that if I have 25 speakers tonight, Tinubu will have more than 1 or 2 speakers. The remaining, they will be in comment section with someone like Dauda that have like 5 TikTok accounts with 5 phones. Or you go use all of them log into this show. Come they comment to each one. Like saying then be 5 people. Don't say that 1 person. Tinubu not get supporters in real life. Apart from the people that they pay to go on social media and gas for him. He doesn't have real life supporters. People that can supporting is that you put your face to the man and say, I support Tinubu. He get one of him boy here now. We'll be saying now they share money pass for them. Abe governor. Abe governor is on this life now. You know if you use his own face. This one is eating direct from the source. I'm not saying they chop directly from the source. They chop from Tinubu direct.
They go beat the way they beat that man.
Oh, I see that video today. Oh, them boss in my head. Now, what thing will happen to ballot triggers on January? If they send this one go collect ballot boss, run no. Tinubu is working. They say APC meeting. No, say Tinubu is what? Now people begin breaking head.
Let me say another party.
Honestly speaking, going forward in our country, we just have to be very, very pragmatic and we just have to put in the hard work. But thank you so much. Thank you. Really, for me, it's you saying all your family members have their PVCs. That's the most important thing, guys. And also, if UK only affects me, but the highest, the highest number of stupid Nigerians in diaspora, I'm sorry to say this, are in the United Kingdom.
It's UK. No, don't be sorry. It's UK. People have come to the UK yesterday or today. They went to visit him in the airport with Edo after they danced for him.
The highest number of stupid Nigerians.
It's in the UK.
They're in the UK. They're in the UK. So if the UK can pursue them quick, if the UK can South Africa, then I'll be very happy.
They did too much because they tax too much. They collect all your salary.
You
still know that this is bad. Okay, we'll fix your country and go back to your country because your country you have everything there. You know how the country is run. Then I've said the law. If you're not okay with the law, you go back to your country. But you can't go back to your country because your country too is not good. It's worse.
Then they're too foolish for that UK. You will see when you hear people speak, you go wonder whether na canoe they use canoe go UK. They don't get sense. Empty-headed people. It's insane. Every day. God. God help us. Thank you, my brother King. Let me run the mic to tackle. Just stay with me, King Gadul. If you have anything, probably much later, I can just join up. I hope today's show doesn't get so long. But meanwhile, guys, please, everybody, please power tap oh my goodness, sorry. Oh my goodness, sorry. Please, guys, please power tap the live. Everybody, please, you have a minimum of 10,000 likes. Everybody, 10K. Emanuela, thank you for joining us from YouTube. Please, the show, I want to make this announcement one more time. I'm sorry because I say this all the time, but I have not kept my part of the bargain. Before we get into the main electoral season, I will try and make sure that I can merge all the platforms together. So if you're listening to me from, like you're listening to me right now from YouTube, you can join the live. But if you really want to speak or contribute to the conversation for tonight, please, you can come to TikTok. This is actually a TikTok show. We are live on TikTok. Just search for the Emir Sirdam show on TikTok, and you can join the live and you can request the mic from there. For today and for the foreseeable future, for now, is a TikTok show. Hopefully, I'm going to get a number whereby we can have call-ins from all across the world for everybody to join us, right? So thank you for that. Thank you. Let me run the mic right now to Taco. Taco, if you can hear me, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I'm not going to be long. I in fact wanted to come earlier before you actually started because I just learned some new tricks. You might want to try them and see if they work for you.
Okay.
So what I've found out is the algorithm, once you open the live, it starts sending it out to some newer people within like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you are waiting till you get to 10K viewers, you will lose those people that the algorithm have sent your way. And those ones, they will be new, unique visitors. It's not your regular people. They will just say, okay, let these people go try this channel. Let them see what is going on. So if they come, they see you're only playing music and you are waiting, they will just be browsing. The other thing is, once you open, it is good to bring people up so that you will fill all your 8 boxes. Because one of the other things that happens is, if you have somebody up, his followers are likely going to come in. Like if you have 5 of us now, right? The people that follow us are likely going to come and see, oh, let me go and see what Taco is talking about. So it is always good to fill the boxes once you start. So, this are little.
And I get a whole lot of requests when I start the show. So
bring them up, but you don't need to let them talk. Once they're up, they will attract their friends and their followers. The ones where they follow them, they will come. Me, I don't have a lot of followers and I'm nowhere as dedicated as you are. So I'm sure if you start doing these things, you will get much better results because you are very committed, which is wonderful. And encourage. One of the things I like about you is you are not doing this for money, but please encourage them to be gifting the guests because the way TikTok is a business. They're out here to make money. The more gifting happens, the more likely they are to recommend it and get you more people. I understand and completely get it. Okay. You're not doing this for money. The financial drive is irrelevant to you. But once people are gifting each other, it encourages, it pushes your platform to the algorithm and will get you more viewers. And even when people report you, say plenty haters day. When people are reporting you, they will ignore those if the place is making them money. Just a few tips. I'm sure you know TikTok more than me, but we can all learn from each other and grow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Make a clap for you. Don't give me better tips. All right, so guys, so I don't hear Amabi. Make a look if I not say when I begin to give me gifts now, be like say I get agenda. So I beg, if I don't give gift, then please, people should give gifts to my speakers. If you feel like you want to give me gifts, my hands are very open. But please, I think all right, people are confirming it in the comment section already. Yes, it is true. TikTok are only work with gifting. So please, guys, going forward, my platform is not just a platform. Come out and sit there. More I bring gift to, more I begin to throw gifts. So that TikTok not go for sure. So, because I know say as we go this election season now, these children of the roasted corn go begin the attack us. They go begin to attack the platform. Make we not go down. I beg. You might not like what I'm saying. You might not want to gift me, but you can find anybody in the box and you can just bless them up. It's time. We're starting offering time, blessing time. Pay your tithe. Taco, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Hey, Mikey, who you fight with now for there? You want big person for here? Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Please, guys, don't stay and be watching us. You can gift other people. Let's get this live going. If you guys understand what we're doing here, I say it all the time that for me, it's not about the gift. It's about how can we get this platform to be as big as possible. And if it entails us gifting, please, that should be your widow's mind to help us grow the platform, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Madam Stella, come and drop dollars here. Come to TikTok, quick, my ballers. I get ballers. So. All right, let me pass the mic to IJ. IJ, welcome. Good evening. How are you doing today?
Please. Good evening, everyone. Happy to be back today.
You have the line. 5 minutes. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just want to confirm one thing that you said. I don't know if you see the news. Like you said, people rather buy.
Sorry, please. Just a minute, please. Blossy or somebody, please, on my platform, I do not entertain bigotry on my platform. If you have a problem with anybody, please, you can go to your house and sort it out. If you have a problem with any tribe, go to your house and sort it out, not on my platform. If I see any targeted tweets to any group, any religion, any region, I'll just throw it away from my life. Please, not on my platform. Thank you. Alright, please go on.
Okay, so as I was saying, I wanted to confirm what you said, that people rather buy in the country where they are than going back to Nigeria. Do you know here that Reverend Father that killed himself in America? That his papers, the Americans said that they're not going to renew it again, that he has to go back to Nigeria. And his own diocese, they have given him work. They tell him, come back. The Reverend Father was making excuses in America that he don't want to go, this and that. They said they will not renew it because they have renewed it for 3 times. Do you know what happened? Instead of going back to Nigeria, this Reverend Father, a Reverend Father that have been preaching about suicide, committed suicide in America last month or early this month.
Wow.
Instead of going back to Nigeria. How bad Nigeria has become that a Reverend Father decided to take his own life in America rather than going back to Nigeria. That is how bad this administration has been. During that period, that young girl cried herself, that Odogo Asabo, whatever did something to her, she cried herself. It was during that week, this Reverend Father took his own life instead of going back to Nigeria. Because he was complaining of kidnapping, this, that, he don't want to go. America insisted that he must go back because they won't renew his paper again. This man unalived himself, a Reverend Father, because he doesn't want to go back to Nigeria. And still people are clapping and supporting this administration. Still people want this government to come back. Government that has no clue of anything good for the citizen. The president doesn't talk to the masses. I have never seen a president of any country that doesn't come out on media to address the masses, except Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Since this man came to office, I have never seen him just come out and explain something on media. Never. Just his spokespeople with their propaganda and everything. So what I'm saying to Nigerians, please, let us get our PVC. Like you normally said, those in the diaspora that are supporting this evil, remember South Africa. The people in South Africa, they did not believe that today they will lose all their property and even begging for their life. You don't know tomorrow. You don't know what will happen in Europe. For those of us that feel that we got everything in Europe, it is not your home. Home is home. That is why we are pleading people to support and say that this administration goes out so that Nigeria can enjoy what is called governance. That when you are sick, you can easily walk into a hospital. They will treat you and send your bill to you at home so that you will get better. I'm in Europe. My mom got sick last time unexpectedly. We took her to hospital because she's here with us. Till today, we have not gotten the bill. But she is healed. We are waiting for the bill to come. And when the bill comes, we are not able to pay. We go and meet them, we can't pay. Government will come in. Or they split it for you and ask you, how do you want to pay? But before then, your mortality, that is your health security, might have paid the bulk of it. Maybe they will give you maybe 200 or 100 euro to pay. After they have or 2,000 euros for you. So this is a country we are looking forward to see in Nigeria, where you will be sick and working in the hospital. And not some people will be dying. They will be asking you to buy card, to deposit money. If you cannot bring it, your person will go. Just 5,000. I see people coming out to cry. They lose their loved ones. 5,000 naira, 2 euro. 2 euro cost your life. 2 euro will cost somebody's life in Nigeria. 5,000 naira. And people are clapping for this administration. If Bola is doing good today, nobody will worry. We will clap for him to continue. But people are hungry. People are hungry. People cannot eat. People cannot feed. People cannot go to school. Cannot go to hospital. And still people are supporting this administration. Nigerians, the earlier the better, before it is too late. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, IJ. Thank you very much. Honestly speaking, some things you hear and it can only be in Nigeria. It can only be in Nigeria. I remember hosting that space where we hosted, and I have just been too preoccupied to cut out snippets from that space and post it for it to even go viral. Of that, our sister that lives in Togo. Togo. See, Nigerians, many of us still don't understand how bad the situation is with us. And it is because many of us have not traveled. Togo. Like when you pass Benin Republic, then Togo. These are nations that are smaller than, that have no business being compared to Nigeria in any way, shape, or form. When you hear how Togo healthcare system operates, may God help Nigeria. May God help Nigeria.
Say pity.
May God help us.
Say pity.
May God help us, honestly. It's up to us, though. Guys, please power tap the live, please. Please power tap the live as you rightfully heard on the platform. New rules, so it's not my rules, right? Please, you can just, if you're obliged to, please just gift my speakers. Please I want to be seeing gifts going up on my platform henceforth. Make TikTok look and say these people just commonly they talk, they shout, they hear, make things happen for the life also, and please make it not be like saying our own wars pass. Because I know some people get money plenty for this life. I get people get money plenty for this life. So, but if I say tomorrow I go make by force, before you climb the life, you will do something. But it is insane when you think about our country and how other people around us are faring, how they have left us behind. How as a child growing up, I remember having people around, Cameroonians, that they come in to do menial jobs in Nigeria. Cameroonians coming to, but right now Cameroon currency is stronger than the naira. So if you're paying your house help in Cameroon before APC came to power, you pay the person 50,000 naira. If the person goes back to Cameroon like a big person, the person is like an expatriate, right? Because what it means is that if you give the person 50K, if the person goes back and change the money to their own currency, it's like maybe sorry, please mute your mic, please, when you come up here, please. It's not like maybe you're paying the person 250,000 CFA. It's big money for the person. Well, but now that their CFA is stronger than their naira, it's stronger than naira. You don't pay the person 50,000 naira. When the person convert the money back to CFA, it is not like 25,000 naira. But see where in I see where in money. This is not like a 100 years period or 50 year period. Not like in a space of APC alone. I'm not saying like APC alone. Person see money where they pay am 50,000 will be big money for a country. Consider that money 50,000 will be big money for a country that the whole country money big. They have all left Nigeria. All the million people that are working from Cameroon, they have left Nigeria. What do they want to do for Nigeria? When they are own, if the time they go to their country, they sell shit. They end that same money we give. It's APC APC must die. APC as a party, that party, we must end APC. Nigeria, if we have anything hope of surviving, see APC like cancer. APC has to end. If not about finishing our country, we are doomed. We are literally doomed as a country. Oh yeah, well, let me pass the mic. Who came in next? I think Mikey, you want to come in right now?
Continue, please. I'll come in later.
Okay. Niger Press. You have the live, please, in 5 minutes. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. It's God's will, actually. So, good job.
Sorry, please. Before you start on, please, guys. Today's live is not going to be a long one, so please, because I'm just trying to make sure that we can hit our target on time. Everybody, please listen to the sound of our voice, please. The least, please just mute your mic, and please. I'll come back to you. Sorry. Please, guys, the least you can do for us on the platform is to please power tap the live. That's the least you can do for us, please. I say this all the time, and I just have to keep saying it. Please, if you're up on this platform listening to us, you know how important what we say here is. The least you can do for us is to power tap the live, right? We don't mandate on this platform. I don't believe all this mandatory stuff. I don't know how to do it, but that is how at least it shows. It's like the encouragement me I see. I say okay. Yeah, we understand the sacrifice you guys are doing. Please, guys, the least you can do for us is just to power tap the live. Please, we have a target to reach. If you don't get to that target, we have not done anything this night. So please, for you guys watching us that are not speaking, the best way you can encourage those that are coming up to speak and share their views, and we that are hosting the live itself, is to please help us by power tapping the live. It costs you nothing, right? I'm not even saying come and you must gift us. No, I'm not doing that. Even though we have come to hear that gifting is very important in lives like this, right? But please, the least you can do for us is power tap the live. Please, guys, everybody, 10,000 likes. Just keep power tapping the live, please. Please, that's the least you can do for us. Thank you. Niger Press, you have the live 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I beg.
Okay, no. So, can we tell the truth in this TikTok? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I've been on this TikTok a couple of times, but I've been off for a couple of weeks. Can we tell the truth? Can we say the truth? Like the truth in this TikTok, in your TikTok?
What do you mean by saying the truth? I don't lie on my TikTok.
Okay, like, kind of saying the truth, like, say that president is a terrorist. Is that okay?
No, just check the choice of words, please, because of censorship.
Okay, so President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a terrorist, and we know that. I'm not saying just that because I hate the guy. I'm not saying all that because I don't appreciate his type of governance or his bad governance. But I can tell, I say that because he's chief of defense staff, who happens to be his own close buddy, defended the policy of rehabilitating the jihadis by calling them, prodigal sons. And of course, we know that National Security Advisor Nouri Badu actually called these terrorists our brothers that we must live with. And of course, we know that the Chief of Army Staff, who's Lieutenant General Wadi Shaibu, was caught on video saying that these terrorists are my sons. So realistically, if you see people like Sheikh Gumi, who walks around in and out of bandit camps, advocating for the amnesty for terrorists, I mean, it goes to show.
Please, the T word, please, the T word. You have to censor the T word, please.
Just say T guy. Use T guy.
Okay. So our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a T guy. Okay? And I want you all to be comfortable knowing that. And I want you all to be comfortable saying that. And I don't want anybody feeling any type of way. Because it's the real fact. I've given you the reasons why. And I want to say this. I said this on your Valence Space the other day. I said that Nigerians have constitutionally mandated right to pursue happiness, freedom, liberty, and prosperity via the ballot box. And this is by electing righteous leaders who will commit to ensuring that these rights are manifested in their lives. Okay? Each of us. But apart from having a constitutional mandated right, Nigerians have the God-given right to pursue happiness, freedom, liberty, and prosperity. And most importantly, live their their lives as human beings, not as slaves. Live their lives as human beings, not like animals. Live their lives as human beings, not like people shackled in bondage. We have the right to live our lives as human beings. And these rights are righteous and sacrosanct, whether it's the government mandated, the constitutional mandated, or the God-given part. We have the right to manifest these attributes, and these are righteous and sacrosanct. So every Nigerian, I don't care who you are, whether you're APC, PDP, NDC, doesn't matter who you are, you are free to vote for whoever you choose, because that is your right. That is the way you want to manifest your prosperity. That is why Nigerians must have a free and fair election. That is why Nigerians must be able to vote, okay, and have their votes count. So no single, and I want you to understand this, I want us to understand this clearly, no single individual or group of individual born of a woman has the authority to deny any one of us or deprive any one of us these rights. And anybody that tries to take away or deny these rights is actually trying to deny us our humanity, which has been divinely endowed humanity, or our birthright as citizenship. So what do you do when you encounter this kind of situation where someone tries to deny you of your humanity? Well, guess what? We have the righteous and divine obligation to respond with deadly force and put that threat out of existence. I don't care what it takes, because it is easier, and we saw the video about the South African who is being pied, okay? It is easier and more honorable to fight for good governance in Nigeria via a free and fair electoral process, even if you have to utilize deadly force against those criminal Nigerian leaders and their followers by seeking to impose fraudulent electoral process and bad governance on you and your people. It's better to do that, to fight with deadly force here at home, than to go and buy like a worthless chicken in another man's country. After all, and I'm going to round up with this, after all, in 2012, our late President Buhari decried the election that was rigged in 2011 when he stated, if what happened in 2011 should happen again in 2015, by the grace of God, the dog and the baboon will all be soaked in blood. They said it. So it's okay for us as Nigerians to now say in 2026, we must, if anything, if the election in 2020 that happened in 2023, okay, if it happens again in 2027, by the grace of God, the dog and the baboon will be soaked in blood, and we should be free to say that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I totally did not. I'll never be someone who is against anyhow we can protect our votes. One thing that APC must know, that 2027 elections is an election that they will see hell. If people vote for Tinubu, if Tinubu is banking on rigging the next elections, they will count him. We will count him inside the vote. So if he's banking on winning the elections, let it be that he's banking on people voting for him, not abracadabra, not be that way we see for TV, from 150, 1 million, and 2.5 million. No, na lie, na lie. You go tell Nigerians, we will see those people who vote you. Not be from the grave. We don't see dead people. No dead people voting this one. Every vote will count in these next elections. That's one thing that we as Nigerians must enforce. We must preach. We must radicalize our people on ground to understand the importance of their vote, the efficacy of that. Your vote counts. Your vote is your life. Your vote is nobody will steal our votes. If Nigerians choose to say Tinubu has tried and bring him back to power again, then so be it. Then we'll all hands up and say, yes, sir, you deserve it, or yeah, carry go. But one thing Tinubu will not do is to win the next election through rigging. That rigging he did in 2023, it can never happen this second time. It no go happen. It no go happen. It no go happen. We go pursue him as they pursue Senegal ex-president. We go pursue him as they pursue Yemen. We know they hide them. We are saying to our faces. If they vote you, Tinubu, continue. But if they say want to rig us, Nigerians don't go agree. We don't go agree for this one. You don't go to destroy our country. They say one carry rigging. If Nigerians vote you, man, we just come here. I'm just come here to do music show. Go they play, go they share gifts for everybody. They're happy. And we know the Nigerians voted for you back. But if you're banking on your tribalistic rigging formula to come back to power, we're already getting ready for Isha. God keep all of us alive 2027. Thank you very much. Let me run the mic to Wiz Diamond. Wiz Diamond, you have the live, please. Meanwhile, guys, please, as I keep saying, everybody, please, 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes. My brother, Abe George, politics is local, it's tribal. Yes, that is why Tinubu can only win. That's why as it stands now, Tinubu only guarantee votes is that he can only get vote from some part of the tribalistic part of the Southwest. Because there are so many intelligent Southwesterners that are anti-Tinubu. Where else? Who else want to vote Tinubu? As you said, Tinubu is politics is tribal. Which tribe won't vote Tinubu? This disaster. Which tribe they enjoy Nigeria now? Which tribe is enjoying Nigeria now? As you say, politics is tribal. Please request the mic and come and tell us. Which tribe is enjoying Nigeria now? Which tribe they enjoy Nigeria? As you say, politics is tribal. Even our Yoruba brothers and sisters, they suffer. It's only the ones that a few of people that are blinded by bigotry and tribalism that will vote for him. But there are millions of Southwesterners that rejected him in 2023 that will reject him again because they know that Tinubu has been an abject disaster. Everybody is suffering it. In 2023, did they stone people bread? Was bread luxury? Now bread are luxury for Nigeria. Bread. Kai! I swear, Tinubu's greatest. I'm coming back to vote, my brother. I'm coming back to vote. Yes, if Tinubu's greatest joy is saying Nigeria don't get 1 million Saddam, I'm telling you the truth. You people will see hell on earth. Hell on earth. I will give him hell this next election. He turned Nigerians to beggars in our country, a country that is so blessed. They stole our mothers' bread. They share rice, they share beans, they share grain oil. They will reduce us to Kai. I'm a Tinubu, thank God, the kind of people we get for Nigeria. Say Nigerians, many Nigerians don't get sense. I swear, thank God for that one. But let me run the mic to Wiz Diamond. Wiz Diamond, you have the line, please. 5 minutes, please.
Thank you, Saddam, for all the good job you're doing. Thank you for speaking up for a lot of Nigerians. Thank you for putting yourself out there. May posterity remember you. Thank you for allowing your conscience to be alive. We appreciate you for everything you are doing, all your platform. Literally, what you're doing right now is just spilling the truth morning, afternoon, and night. We are so proud of you, and we give you your flowers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians that are listening to me right now. You know, growing up, I used to know politicians as the people that does generosity during a campaign or during the time they are seeking for political position. But I've been able to follow our principal's story since 2023 that election result was stolen from us, that mandate. Even before that, Peter Obi has consistently, he has never changed. I'm sorry, like we say God is the only person that has not changed, yes. But the good works of Peter Obi has never changed. I've just followed this man and I did my research and everything. Saddam, just last week or a week before, Peter Obi has spent 60 million naira donating to schools, donating to hospitals, and this has been consistent. This is how to check someone's track record. Outside of his achievement as Anambra previous governor, you know, Obi has, like everything he's been saying, he wants education, he wants healthcare to work in Nigeria. Using his own money, a man that is not taking pension as past Anambra state governor, using his own money that he's getting from his business to still donate for a better Nigeria. I don't know what else you guys want to, but I'm just telling you, Nigerians, waiting that they give you peanuts. If you are in Nigeria and you are still supporting a failed government, waiting that they give you now peanuts. My inheritance that they give you like this. So, my dear, right now, Saddam, I don't know if you've seen the news. 175 Nigerians that traveled to watch the World Cup are currently seeking for asylum. Yes, they don't want to come back to Nigeria. They are currently seeking asylum. And you want to tell me Nigeria is good? For someone who applied for a visa, got a visa, said that they are going to watch World Cup all of a sudden.
And with that, just pause. I'll allow you to continue, right? You say 100 and how many?
175.
And let me 175. And let me put it like this: these 175 are all APC supporters. They are actually Tinubu supporters that went to get, because it will be Tinubu supporters that they will give that priority to go and use this thing. Now they don't run. I'm a judge. You just say no follow. You just say no follow. Who does I be like Nigeria for power? Let me see your time back to you. Please continue. I'll start your time after show you. Go on, please.
Thank you very much, sir. So, like, what do you think? Do you think home is okay? And do you know what is asylum? Asylum literally means they are taking your Nigerian passport away. The only way you're going to enter Nigeria now are visa levels. And these people have submitted. They don't want to go back to Nigeria again. This is to tell you how bad Nigeria is right now. This is to tell you how bad. You can go and fact check me. 175 are seeking asylum right now. They don't want to return back to Nigeria. And guess what? They are not going to return. They're not going to return them, because if they are seeking that asylum on a Christian genocide aspect, they're not going to send them back, because evidence boku say Nigeria no good. So you went in Nigeria, they voice APC. I was telling someone today, Tinubu says he wants Nigeria to be patient. Okay. But he cannot be patient to use the medical facilities in Nigeria. He's going to France for his medical treatment. Tinubu said he wants Nigerians to be patient. But Tinubu cannot be patient with the lack of electricity in Nigeria. He went and installed solar panels in Aso Rock. Tinubu says Nigerians should be patient, but he cannot be patient to use the same flight that our past presidents used. He went to purchase a new flight for himself. Tinubu said he wants Nigeria to be patient, but he wants Nigerians to sell akara and kulikuli. Whereas his son, Sheyi Tinubu, they fly private jets up and down. They enjoy life. Nigerians, wake up. What they are giving you is peanuts. They have stolen from you. Both your generations, your great-grandchildren cannot even pay. In the history of Tinubu, he has broken all the record of calamities. 2.2 trillion kidnappers, kidnapping. 2.2 trillion kidnapping activities happened in the term of Tinubu as a presidential candidate. Fact check me. Tinubu has borrowed what none of Nigerian presidents has borrowed it. In the past how many years Nigeria got its independence? The only person that can move Nigeria forward is Peter Obi. Peter Obi has said it to us. He is desperate to see the son of nobody become somebody. Peter Obi is desperate to see our youths survive. Peter Obi is desperate to see mechanics not seen as a dirty job. Peter Obi is desperate to see a welder make it in Nigeria. Peter Obi is desperate to see that girl, that boy that is selling pure water make it in Nigeria. Peter Obi is desperate to see a working Nigeria. This man made his billions before we were born. Peter Obi has conquered greed. I don't know what propaganda they are pushing for you. I don't know what they are telling you. But I am telling you, if you like, vote Peter Obi. If you like, no vote for him. The man is made for life. He's not going to suffer. He's not going to suffer. Somebody that donated, do you know what is 60 million?
60 million in a whole 1 week. I fact check him. Just past 1 week, Peter Obi has spent 60 million donating to healthcare. And in the day, he said, no, they give shishi because in they give him money to where the money matter. You know, they give them to individuals. In they give them where it matter. He wants our healthcare system to work. You now that is in Nigeria, malaria, they buy you. Snake go bite you, go buy. I just saw a post by Okulora that he's going to conduct a protest to government house. Their children are graduating from UK. Our people are dying of kidney disease. Ekweremadu's child is still in the UK. She's still alive. How many Nigerians have died from kidney disease? In Nigeria, you cannot even suffer kidney disease in 6 months. You go by.
I swear.
White people are suffering kidney disease. They live 5 years plus, 10 years plus, even cancer. But this disease go enter Nigeria. It go buy the person in the next 1 month. You don't have the finances. You don't have the medical equipment. There is no doctor. America is already celebrating. Our medical doctors are all over America. Our IT technicians are all over America. They are already celebrating. Nigerians, wake up. 2027, Nigeria must be okay. Collect your country back. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Because honestly speaking, when I think about the people that most times come out and talk about P2B, I look at them like, do you guys even understand that this man has no business with poverty? P2B will never be poor. P2B will never, he cannot suffer. For P2B to be poor, it means that Nigeria, it's not possible. There's no possibility with him and poverty anymore. Legitimate source of income. So when you see someone, and the painful thing for me is that we can never have under P2B in Nigeria. At least not in this generation that I know. Because having under P2B means having someone like, not even Dangote, bringing in Dangote to the conversation. Dangote is someone that actually is a hardworking man, but Dangote has been a beneficiary of government patronage. He has been highly benefited from the patronage of the government. So I cannot tie his funds to someone like a P2B that actually grinded and hustled his way out and became whatever he became in life. But it means that having another P2B in our time means a selfless person that made his billions for himself and left the traditional business line and came into governance and ran for government, then left government, then now is vying for presidency. When this kind of people are people that are business tycoons. Man have been to Harvard Business School. Name all the highest business schools on earth. He has passed through all these places because he understands something. You have for you to aim for leadership, you should go and get educated. You should get knowledge. You should seek knowledge. They don't do in Aso Rock today. His certificate is forged. Nobody knows where he comes from. Nobody knows what he read in school. All they told you is an accountant. Nothing to add, nothing to reduce. Everything about the man is fake. So for us to have another P2B in Nigeria is not because when I think about it now, if me myself now, by the grace of God, I become all what I want to become in life, I become so established, I'm making all these billions and everything legitimately, and I start thinking of coming into Nigeria to say, how can we help Nigeria? How can we fix Nigeria? And I remember that many Nigerians do not think with their brains. They think with their tribe or their religion. They think with their many of them think with their stomach. Why should I? And I see how they treat a man that has no business. P2B asked Sheun one question, which for me that question is where I draw the line of the cutting with any Nigerian. That's where I differentiate human beings and zombies, right? Out of 100 and something people, 100 plus people, one person out of 100 plus people, one person, let me rephrase this thing very well for Nigerians to understand. Out of 100 plus people that were giving billions to go and do something, one person came back out of that 100 plus people and saved money as public money back for his community. One person out of 100 plus people. That one person is the one that we are now attacking. And we leave the remaining 100 and something plus people to live their life. Do you see that? Do you people just see that? If that one person now, if you're among those attacking that one person, you see that you're not a human being. You see, say you don't get sense. Say your brain, they don't use your brain. They don't exchange your brain for two odds. Because I'm asking myself, from 1999 to 2026, we have had consecutively 3 sets of 8 years president and governors and presidents. 8 years. 1999 set, 2008 set. 36 governors. I think out of 36 governors, did anybody don't come back in second term from 99? I think only Anambra State did not come back in 99, I think. Maybe I'm mistaken though. I think maybe Anambra, maybe 1 or 2 other states. Mbadunju did not come back. Mbadunju was forced out because he was an abject failure for Chris Ngige, for Peter Obi's vote that he stole. Of all these sets, Tinubu came and met Lagos. Let me even use the primary ones now that we're using. Tinubu came and met Lagos. They told that Tinubu increased IGR in Lagos. That's what they pride Tinubu as that man that increased the IGR in Lagos. That's the pride of Tinubu supporters. That can't you see that he increased the IGR in Lagos? That's one of his selling points. He knows how to increase IGR, right? So Tinubu increased the IGR of Lagos. Let's agree. Let's say something to like 600 million per month. Good money. Great job. It's great doing that. But what did you do with all those IGR that you increased the money for? Where is that money? Because you did not build one school. You did not build one bridge. You did not build one hospital in 8 years. You did not build one 20-kilometer road in 8 years. You did not build. There is nothing you can point to say Tinubu did that is a gigantic project in the space of 8 years. So where all those money that you borrowed, that you raised, that you saved, where is the federal allocation that came into Lagos? Then at the end of it, Tinubu still borrowed and left Lagos in debt of over $1 billion as of 2008. That $1 billion today will be like 100 billion naira or $100 billion, or let's say probably due to inflation, let me not exaggerate, like $50 billion today. $1 billion in 2028. Tinubu left Lagos indebted to over $1 billion. Then you're okay with Tinubu that did not do anything in Lagos, raised all the IGR and swallowed it in his pocket, still borrowed over $1 billion in Lagos. You're okay with him? Then a Peter Obi that did not receive up to half of the money that Lagos was getting, could not generate half of the money Tinubu was generating, did all the wonderful projects he did in Anambra State, still left Anambra State with over $150 million and over 30-something billion naira in cash. You have a problem with Peter Obi, not with Tinubu. How people listen in that APC campaign, I will never, ever understand this. And this is just commonsensical. And this is not a matter of you like Peter Obi, you don't like. This is, I just presented two people, the same job application, the same job, the same this thing. One even had more money than another person, but still stole, left in debt. You're okay with the person that stole and left in debt, and you're criticizing the person that saved. I will never understand an APC supporter. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. Okay, before I come to you, Mikey, please, guys, one more time, thank you so much, Abuchi, for the stars on Facebook. Thank you so much. I see you. Thank you for all my new members on YouTube. Emmanuel, Stella, thank you, guys. Please, I just want to say it one more time for you guys on TikTok. Please, according to the new information that we have, I don't mandate it on my platform. I do not come and ask you for any gift or anything, but please, I want you guys to please gift my speakers, because they are here that the more gift is going on the platform, the more TikTok will be protecting this life. I mean, this because I know say Archangel, children of Archangel and associates, they don't like what we do on this life. So please be giving my speakers, You must not necessarily give me, but you guys here, please power tap the live. Everybody give us a minimum of 100,000 likes. It is free. When you hear give us likes, nobody is paying. Likes is a free thing. Please. Like is a free thing. It's not, you just need to be tapping your screen. It is free. Nobody's charging you for likes. I cannot convert the likes to money. Maybe people will say, this likes that I'm asking for, maybe they cannot convert it to money. Even if I was converting to money, let me say that time I would be supposed to press and make it plenty. But please, it cannot be converted to money. It's just to help this live grow so that we can get up into the conversation. That's why we always insist on please liking the live so that at least there are 3 ways TikTok algorithm works: by liking, by gifting, by sharing. If we are not carry last for gifting, at least carry first for like. Nigerians, please. As we carry last for gifting, this platform, nothing that I want for this platform for gifting. Maybe we carry first for likes. I beg. Yeah?
Sirdam,
Thank you, Mikey, coming.
Let me contribute to that. You see, if you look up on this thing, you will see League D1. We at some point today, we were at D1 number 50 something. But because the engagement and the likes and the gifts reduced, you will notice that as you gift, you will see that the number is reducing. It's now 84.
It's true.
Yes. So when we get enough likes, I believe, Sirdam, that's why I said, I think the target we are setting for ourselves. You see, we come here, we say all these amazing things, and we share all those things. But it's a waste of effort. It's a waste of passion. If more people cannot hear what we are saying.
I swear.
That's the least. If we cannot even do this, how do we want to engage all the people on the streets? If the one that is the easiest, just push this so that the algorithm can push it up, more people can come in. I believe that before the end, by mid-August, we should move from D and go to C. Because the more the engagement, the more, the algorithm pushes us. I come in here and in less than 30 minutes, I do 10,000 likes. In less than 30 minutes. So imagine 100 of us in this room. If each and every one of us do 10,000 likes, do you know how much we will push this forward? It's the easiest we can do. And I don't even understand why.
No be lie, as gifts they come up with, they drop for the number.
Yes. So it go to drop. It go to drop. If the number drops to D1 number 1 and it's still coming, it will change from D1 to go to C. So that's the way it will be going. And the more you do that, the more people can see this. So it's the easiest thing we can do. But let me make my submission. And thanks for your contribution. I really appreciate this. Sirdam, I don't know how you do this. Sorry, I was supposed to have been here today. I came back from work, got into some things in the house, but I was listening. I called family meeting. I was with my families here. So my sisters and the husband. So we just put this show. So they were listening to everything everybody was talking about since. And me, it's my own strategy. I do family meeting every month on updates on the next election. And anybody we do rubbish, I cut and come out. This is not a joking thing. I'm not here to come and joke with anybody. You cannot come and be asking me. I cannot be working my ass here and I'm sending you money, I'm supporting you, making sure that you're doing well. All the stupid nail fund nonsense. I have a lot of nephews in Nigeria that cannot access the nail fund, that I'm the one funding their education. And somebody will now come and be saying that they are doing nail fund. The thunder that will fire them is still in the gym. I just leave that one on one side. See, the reality is, I couldn't talk yesterday. There are certain things I want to share, but this is not going to be a one-time talk. It's a continuous conversation. You see, why we need to make sure that this our conversation go far. If we come here and shout and talk and banter, and we are not coming here and see this place as a class where we learn, get more informed, and pass that information to others. Because I've told you, the people who control the world now are not the ones with the nuclear bombs. They are the people that control the information. He who controls the information controls the world. Facebook, Amazon, America, Instagram, all those things. The country that controls those
communication platform, those social media platform, and they can control your CNN, control your BBC, control your news outlet. They are the one control. They are the world powers, because what they push to you is what you accept. If they say somebody is a criminal, even without any proof, they can make the person look like the devil, and everybody will start seeing that person as the devil before you know it. So we have to now, knowing all this, we have to be very intentional, because when you allow lies to peddle for so long, it becomes the truth.
I swear.
There are a lot of people here who have not even taken their time. You see, I was watching that interview with Peter Obi, and I was so disgusted, and I'll tell you why I was so disgusted. You still see Nigerian journalists asking Peter Obi the same thing they have been asking him since 2019, 2019. And he has been giving them answers. And I thought that as a journalist, what you need to do since 2019, I feel like Arise News should have done investigative journalism. Channel should have done investigative journalism. They had enough time. Go to all the candidates, all the things they said they did. Go and do your fact checking. Go to the ground. Don't come and be asking Peter Obi, did you build any school? Are you an idiot? What stopped you from going to Anambra to go and do your findings?
God bless
and then
you.
come back? I said, by the way, Peter Obi, in 2019 you said you built school. We went there, we did not see any school. But you are still, somebody told you built school in 2019. He said it in 2020. He said it in 2020. You are still asking him. He should be the one to come and be telling you, I did this, I did that. He was the next interview they will still ask him the same question. Sirdam, the same thing. He said that all my commissioners were northerners. What does it take? What did it take David Udeni to take? He used his own sponsored money, personal money, to do investigative journalism, and he brought out all the expose that he got. You can find you don't need anybody to come and be lying to you. If somebody told me that a lot of people are collecting nail fund, go and do your research on the nail fund. So that when somebody brings land back, I've told you now, I have people that my family members who have applied for what is nail. I know how much I sent to them on their tuition, on their education.
You know they work. Nothing has come.
So come and tell me. So if you not sat on TV and you're telling me, if I sit in that studio and you come and tell me millions of people are benefiting from nail front, I will watch you slap. Because we cannot be. You see, this lies, Sirdam, is in deliberately. You know, if you watch it, they continuously say the same thing again and again. And the gullible Nigerians, because they have the platform, they have the media, they have people will start thinking that it is true. So that is why everyone in this place, we come here every day, we talk about these things. The least you can do is to make sure that this message gets to everybody to debunk these lies. Let there be a counter opinion. Let the truth. Truth cannot be quiet. Why lies? Because they have money, they have the platform, they have money to push all these lies. They have the money, but we have the numbers. They have the money, we have the number. Let us use that number and begin to counter all these lies. So I felt like we cannot trust the mainstream media, and I feel that Peter Obi should, honestly, if I have the opportunity to talk to Peter Obi, if he goes to any interview, and I understand the man, you know, when they ask him for certain questions, if you tell them, I have been telling you these things in 2019, go to those places, go and do your finding, and come back and tell me that everything you said when we got. He
told Sheun most of it. He said he was irritated at the point in time. Now he told Sheun.
He told these things needs to stop. And when somebody will now come and say that it's not vibes, and I'm like, are you guys stupid or what? A lot of all these politicians, ABC politicians will come to your studio and be lying to your phone. And not for once. Atiku is not new to politics. There's nothing Atiku is saying now that he was not saying before. Tinubu, he built Lagos. I thought there are a lot of documentaries out there that have debunked a lot of things about Tinubu. And you will just listen and keep your mouth shut, and you will not partake and debunk most of all these lies right there. I think that needs to change. And what the danger again, you were saying something now, Sirdam. What people don't understand is that your leader, the people that lead the country, they shape the value of that country. You are angry that somebody that saved money is not seen as the bad person. You don't understand that when your leader
that determines the cultural and the psychological direction of the people? Why is it that right now criminality is the order of the day? Yahoo boys are celebrated because the people who are leading the nations, they are crooks and thieves. So that has become the norm now. So if you are not doing that, you are seen as a bad person. And we have to change that. We have to tell the people that it pays to be honest. It pays to be hardworking. Do you know what it means for a person to say, if you find anything, any crime, anything that I've done, anything shady, and they investigated this guy to 1980s, and they couldn't find one thing on him, tell me that Nigerian. Tell me that Nigeria. And nobody, when I hear people say all politicians are the same, I will swear for your papa. I will swear for you, because these are the psychological weapons that they are using. Just say that all of us are the same. Just don't put all of us in the same bracket. Peter, we don't do any bracket with all of our crooks.
Facts.
They don't do the same bracket. They don't do the same level. Just because say the guy, you know, they do gentle boy and all that. You don't do the same level. So please, I don't want to be hearing all politicians. Anybody will tell you from now, it's our message. All politicians are not the same. We will not accept that thing. We will not allow people begin to change, call black, white for us. Because it's becoming like, Nigeria is becoming so docile that people just do certain information and we just, and people just run with it, and nobody is countering it to say, this is not true. We're not going to allow it. So please, like I said, I will repeat what I said before. This is we are coming here to organize and strategize. This one is not secret. Now open ballot. Now they give. The one way we don't go open here, we don't go open now. The one way we go open, we go open. It's simple. 10 people, if you can, depend on your fare. But the minimum, have 10 direct people that you are doing family meeting with. You are updating each other on what is going on, strategy, everything. Then let those people have 10. Let those people, so it's a pyramid. By the time we do this, I don't talk calm. I said this, and I wrap up with this. The entire machination of APC is to rig, right? To use force, to use oppression. And I am not, you know why I laugh about their strategy? You know why? Because I tell them, say, my area, my community, we have about 120,000 people in that community. I said, let's even say that Tinubu is able to get, APC wants to pay 1 million talks, which if it happen. If it happen. But are they generous? When they pay 1 million talks. We have 187,000 polling units in Nigeria. Now, if you divide 1 million by 187,000, how many talks will go on each polling unit? You know this 7. You know even 6. So if my polling units now, where all of us did here, we reach like 100, we reach like 150. You want consent seal 6 talks, make them come chase my carry my ballot. They won't come steal my ballot. Your papa go buy. So all these things, all this one where everybody they fear, you guys should not be afraid. I am not here to come and sell fear to anybody. I am here to sell courage. We are more than them, and that our number is what we should bank on. Because if our number work,
no, please, no, please, no, don't interrupt everybody speaking, please. Please, you are not called to speak on my platform. Please don't mute your mic. I beg you, please. I'll drop you, please. When it gets to you, speak. Nobody interrupt you. Mike, please wrap up, please. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Please, I just have to pass on and say, if you're joining us for the first time on my platform, please, no matter how agitated you feel like speaking, you want to hear somebody what the person is saying, you enjoy what the person is saying, please just keep it. When you get the chance to speak, you can give the person a shout out you want to give the person. Please, this platform is actually recorded and we are streaming across different platforms. People are listening to us across different platforms. So I don't want to it's not just a TikTok normal show. It has to be something that's very orderly so that we can get what people are saying in real time. Okay, see, it's fine, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mikey, right? Let me just give you guys Nigerian. See, my happiness is this. I say all the time that if I had any semblance in my heart that Tinubu had majority of Nigerians backing him, I would never host a show. I would just go and face my life. But I know that Tinubu does not have 10% of the population behind him. That is my happiness. if I had known that if I know inside me that Tinubu has 20% of Nigerians backing him, I will not open show. I will just face my life. But I know deep inside me, you have done the maths. We see it outside. We see the stats everywhere. Tinubu don't get 20% of Nigerian population behind him. And the 10%, make it just 1 minute. And the 10% actually are just people that are bigots and people that are benefiting from him directly. That is the unfortunate truth. I just did a practice right there on my platform. You see on my platform, I don't allow bigotry. I don't allow bigotry on my platform. If I see you typing any bigoted statement on my platform, I will just mute you or block you. Or just mute you from... I will not block you. I will mute you from further typing. So you might see that some bigots, they don't type much. So one bigot here that was typing, he was typing and I now muted him. He now went and came back with his burner account and typed out, why you mute people? I laugh. I say, if you see them here, Archangel have like 5 or 10 accounts on TikTok. All of them have like 10 accounts. They don't have one. They have like 10. So you will see them on live. You think there are plenty. Now one person will run like 20. I know how these people operate. People don't get. That's why they are all faceless. Check them. They are all faceless. They don't get face because if Archangel come out with a real face, yeah, in burner account, how you want to come out on that face? They are all faceless. So people don't have real supporters. They are just bunch of paid bots that they bring out here to deceive the people. But you can't do it on my platform. No, lie. Thank you very much, my brother Mickey. Mickey, you want to say something? Just come in, please.
Just to keep this in, the chairman of APC today was on the live, right? And he was talking about the Ekiti election, the Osun State election. I think they're going to have it maybe in 2 weeks' time. I don't know, next week. And he was talking about how the governors, all the machination they have deployed. So, and this guy said all the governors are there and all that. So when it was not quiz that, so then they brought stats during the APC government, this current government, poverty has gone to this level, this has gone to this level. You know the response of this guy, and the federal government has given the governors money. So the guy now asked, I think all these governors, they are your people. Are they not your people? So is it the same people? Because they asked him, what makes you think that people will vote for you? He said, because they have the structure. The structure of criminality. Why would people vote for that? So the same people where the federal government give money, when they collect the money, spend that, loot the money, and the people are suffering. And the same people you bank on, say they go vote for you. You're not banking on the people. You're banking on rigging. And we don't go allow them.
It don't happen. Now the video, Papa. Now the video, Uncle. I repeat itself. Please, CMB1. Please mute your mic, please. Please mute your mic, please. Your call to speak. I beg you. I'm getting reference to interference to your listening. Thank you. Now the video, Uncle. I even repeat it. They go to leak Tinubu handles. You know, Tinubu is a very vindictive human being. Tinubu is the most. He doesn't forget. He doesn't forgive. You're dealing with a mafia that is banking on rigging the next election. So he has to rig up every state now. If you don't know what is good for him, just make sure that it is vote and buy, rig and buy. Get all the youth in Osun State ready. If you come and try and rig in the election, they bury you live. That is the only way that will save him. If you think to INEC official, let them with any other thing I'm thinking of is Tinubu. Tinubu is not a Democrat now. That is a hardened crook. We don't carry put for us, okay? Hardened criminal that does not believe in the electoral process. Nigeria cannot survive such a person in power. We have to pursue in 2027. That's a must. Let me pass the mic right now to Blossy. Blossy, you've been here for the longest. So Blossy, you have to live in 5 minutes, please.
Hello. Thank you for the opportunity. It's my first time here, although I've come across your page before. And it's my good friend Wiz who actually sent me an invite. And I just want to come and just say my own piece, at least a little bit. So I am speaking as a Nigerian woman, a Nigerian mom, who also did Japaland, doing 2 jobs, fending for my family in Japaland and at the same time fending for my family in Nigeria. And I am standing with the over 141 million Nigerians who are living in abject poverty that is in multi-dimensional levels in Nigeria. Because you see, the money when I send, they go home. As I send them, they go. I also get things the money they do for Japaland, because Japaland they very, very expensive. And then as I send them, they finish. The more they send, the more it will go. The more they send, the more it will go. What did they happen? I can't go look at. I said, what to make my people just they suffer like this? And that suffer they hammer me to here. Now I can't get the look. I said, but my country is a rich country. What to make us go to suffer like this? I can't they find out. Say, Tinubu sit down. Riddled in corruption and embezzlement. Embezzlement that for now, the suffering of our people, they don't even get the basics of anything. No wonder you fit buy tomatoes, 1 kg of tomato, 500 naira for the morning time. Go late afternoon. You don't turn 700. What did happen? Not be the same tomatoes. I mean the weight change. No. That is just the cost of living. 16% and climbing. Our people don't even get, some of them don't even fit afford 1 full square meal in a day, on a daily basis. No good sanitation for our country. Our children, more than 28 million of them, don't even go to school. Now I can't look and I say, which kind of suffer can't be this one? Now I go look Tinubu manifesto on poverty. When I'm not saying that manifesto, nothing they will achieve. Nothing. Now I can't look and I say, this man don't sit down for position. They go 4 years. If I be CEO for my own company, I can't give my subordinates the money. Maybe they take run something. Why I attend to other affairs? Tell us I'm coming back in the next 4 years. When I don't reach there. Now so money do me so. This one is everything don't scatter. Anyhow. As a CEO, what am I going to do? Will I be saying to them, I'm going to sit down? Will I pull them to order, carry out investigation, and fire them? Of course I will. Because that is my company. Now, make I take and relate to Tinubu. Tinubu don't sit down for power. 4 years. Before he enter there, he tell Nigerians, the man let you know now. As now they come in as the Jaga Ibe. When I get there, I will make sure I get electricity. Till tomorrow, our country get darkness. Companies that don't close. People they fear to open businesses. Because before you know, in our rules, we full everywhere. Then go come, they tell you, make it give them money. The Boko Haram, when you don't rehabilitate into our military and our Nigeria society, they will go there, they give you arrest, they grip, they kidnap, they ask for money, they unalive. That's how people just they live for fear. All because of waiting. We're dealing with an international criminal. Criminal, when it be said because of powder. Tinubu had to forfeit $460,000 US, all related to powder. Now all of us can sit down. This man not get any history for Nigeria. We don't know who you be, Papa. We don't know who be Mama. We don't know which school they go. When you ask APC, they will tell you, he was homeschooled, Archangel Alpha. In certain Chicago, where you go, they claim saying get certificates in accounting. They call the thing and say, oh boy, we don't know who you be. Which kind will be this? How will I as a mom continue to suffer like this? Now they call upon our people now. Yeah, they call upon that 141 million Nigerians. The power they on our hand. The power they our hand. As a Wazobia Nigerian, APC was very vicious and they don't try to use toxic tribal bigotry to divide us. Make una gather speed for mouth. First of all, fire them for their heads and tell them, say, now one Nigeria, that will be. We must vote them out. You have a right. You see China, we get everything to build up for Nigeria. You see Japan, we feel make it happen for Nigeria. We deserve better, good governance, where we will have functioning schools, functioning hospitals, functioning sanitation, functioning governance and security. That is our first right, our basic right as first-class citizens. And not this nonsense when they're going to tell you, you're not supposed to come here. There is no one single Nigerian that's more Nigerian than the other. Anybody will try to make anybody feel any different. Tell them to take their demonic APC party and their Tifnubu powder baron when they shove them where the sun will shine. Number one. Number two, APC has been in power for over 12 years. All coming back, coming from Buhari. And the only thing we don't see from APC has been nothing but suffer, pain. The people when they jack land, so they send money like water, and they contribute about 40 to 50% on a yearly basis. And we're talking about billions of dollars. And yet, see how our country be. If not for the jacpadons, imagine, only God knows how Nigeria could be. And yet we are a country so rich and blessed in natural resources. So what will make us suffer like this? Because APC and Tifnubu, they are riddled in so much corruption. So much corruption and embezzlement, and they thief, and they tell us, give us 4 more years. 4 years don't pass now. You have fucked up. Your governance, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a ridiculous waste. You have failed colossally. APC, when I don't fail. Nigerians are now tired, both home and abroad. And all your tricks and your propaganda and your lies on international platforms, calling on tribes to be unalived, it will backfire for our hand because you guys are demons in human flesh, and it will affect all of you with blood in your own hands generationally. We must take our country back. We must vote out APC and Tifnubu. It has failed, and we must vote. Vote, protect your vote, follow it, anything what they want. Now by fire, by force, now we go follow them. I meet for now. I will come back and talk about my principle. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. For the first time, thank you. I really cherish and love the energy. I'll just say this one more time for Nigerians. You see, one thing about Nigeria is that we forget bad governance, they're very bad. Bad governance, they're very bad. But they don't and they have made us forget about the reality of time. Nigerians don't understand time. We don't understand the efficacy of time. We don't even know the value of time. Like play, we have wasted 12 years of our lives under APC. Like play, we don't give APC 12 years of our lives. How old were you 12 years ago? Please, everybody, just ask Ariana, just remember, how old were you 12 years ago? That's when APC came to power. What you could buy in Nigeria 12 years ago for 5,000 naira, you cannot buy it for 100,000 naira today. 5K. When APC came to power, you know if you buy it for 100,000 naira today in Nigeria. I passed my neighbor generator. That's more Tiger. Google it and check it today. This satanic party. See the greatest sin, the greatest sacrilege Nigerians we will make as a people is allow these criminals do 16 years. See, they're supposed, honestly speaking, if you allow Tinubu or APC come back in 2027, my next campaign now, please, America, China, come and colonize Nigeria. We are not human beings. We're supposed to be animals. We're supposed to kind of keep for zoo. If we allow APC come at 2027, it means say That is because I know that by vote, they cannot come out by vote. Oh. The APC has no vote to come out next election. It is by rigging. If we allow APC rig us out in 2027, we need to be recolonized. We're not human beings. Because how do you explain to the world that we're giving 16 years? These people campaign in 2015 was 16 years of PDP, 16 years of PDP, 16 years of PDP. And you have come into power, and in 12 years of APC, you have taken us back to what is. We have never been this bad in the history of our country. We have never had it this bad in the history of our country. You have borrowed more money than since the creation of Nigeria, since Lord Lugard in the 1904, since Lord Lugard till date, money APC borrow under is Buhari and Tinubu borrow together. If you add all the past, we no borrow them. We no borrow them. These two criminals, this party from hell, then they now want to equal 16 years of PDP. Haba Nigerians. Haba. We must be mad as a people to allow it. It means that we are not meant to be human beings anymore. If we allow APC equal PDP. No. We have to pursue these criminals. You cannot. Nah. Instead, I bet just turn us to slaves again. Just restart slavery, please, and come and carry us. In fact, even if you even start slavery, you go see they don't need chains. They don't need chains for this slavery. Archangel here go enter the first slave boat to run and jump out, because all APC supporters they run that to show you how evil and wicked this book can be. Una the Japan come up from Nigeria, they still support Tinubu as an enter flight to run from Tinubu and Nigeria. Una say time 4+4. Kai, oh God, which kind of animals will you keep us from this country together with like this? I never understand. I don't feel understand. They don't jump out. They don't jump out. You go, guy. The heart of APC supporters are desperately wicked. The wickedness, because you don't feel explain this to me. How do you run away from Nigeria? How do you run away from Nigeria and gonna be doing and gonna be supposed to move from diaspora? How? If Tinubu is doing so well, why you don't go back Nigeria? Why did you stay back? But no, you must show your evil satanic being. Say true. Say that true, they sacrifice 3 kola nuts for evil forest before they conceive now. Because I said I am 100% certain that no be human being born APC supporters. Not all of them, majority of them. Like people like Archangel, I know some money they use to hold this one for work. But majority of them, if you're not being paid to support APC, if you're doing it free, if you, as I wake up like this and I call the host my life free like this and nobody they pay me. If you come my life free to support Tinubu free, I can bet you that I know how your parents gave birth to you. I can see, and I promise you, just go and ask your mom. Enter room with your mama. And say, please, mama, please. Somebody said something, I want to verify, please. And when you verify it, come back and thank me. Ask her, mama, before you gave birth to me, which shrine you go? When she tells you, I say, what did you exchange? Which kola? I mean, a kola nut. And you know, maybe some shinap, some African dwarf goat. They say bring 1 African dwarf goat, bring eye of owl, bring 3 kola nuts, bring it and exchange. We'll give you child. Some go water, go drop Fanta, go drop biscuits, go drop this thing for water. They will give them pikin. That is how, if your normal brain, if you're not being paid, though, I'm not for those who are paid, I understand. If you're not being paid, you come out with your open eye. You're seeing Tinubu as something's working. I can bet, but you're not. There's go and search for your ancestry. You will see that you're not from this world. You're not from. They don't do push. They don't be push. No. They can't push this stupidness out of a woman's womb. Nah, it's not possible. Let me pass my please, to all these terrible bigots on my platform. I've told people this a million times. On my platform, I don't allow bigotry. If you don't like what I'm saying, insult me, yo. But if you can't start, I don't allow. If you insult anybody's tribe, yeah, we mute you. And my problem with all Tinubu supporters, I say it all the time, people are cowards. Look at one now. Ojulari, Akani. You see one, you know this one this one na two kola nuts they use exchange for him brain. Go to this one, the guy na Ishauru they do now for now we Sango born this one. This one this one this said I want tobacco leaf. Now tobacco leaf. They explain, bring this one come live. Don't be want me born this kind of person. Please, on my platform, we don't do bigotry. If you do bigotry on my platform, I will block you. I don't entertain something. Hey, NBC not gonna kill me. NBC supporters not gonna kill me. Ah, God. Ishauru. If you watch Nigerian movies growing up, you go know that name. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go back to the show, guys. This is just the comedy part of the show, guys. But let's just get serious. Honestly speaking, please, if you're a Tinubu supporter, go and verify where you came out from. Honestly speaking, your mama go tell you to say, my child, it's true. You know, before I could not give birth to a child. Me and your father were looking for children. It was very difficult. So Mama Yinka told us that we should go to one evil forest like that, and we went there. And as we went there, it's just too kola nut. It's just too kola nut I gave them with shinap. It's just that. I'm telling you the truth. It's just that. That's how you came. When you get it, come and thank me. Don't go get my. I don't give you exponent. Come and thank me. Don't come do and say I don't help you. I don't help you now. Come and thank me. All right, let's go back to the show, my people. Let me bring in. Oh my goodness. Poseidon, and Archangel in that order. Then I'll come to you, Leona and Bodman. Oh my goodness. Whew. Please, if you're disturbing me to bring you up, put your face. I don't want to say what the show bring up. Who is your face?
You don't see Archangel back up. You get
Archangel gets 16 accounts, TikTok accounts, 16. I tell you, this Archangel gets 16 accounts. I don't lie for you now. I know how. 16. Now a full-time job. Archangel a full-time job in there like this. TikTok. I did go to my FYP. See Archangel for space in the morning. Archangel get money shift. He get afternoon shift. He get evening shift. He get now my show be night shift. Now my show is end show before he go sleep. He go screenshot all of them and say, I don't finish my work for today. We go send and go to the Media Center. Then go pay him. How can they work? He dey shift like this.
Saddam, do you know Mr. Cliff? He has really casted all of them. Do you know Mr. Cliff?
Yes, sir. Mr. Cliff has come here. Yeah. It is Mr. Cliff that exposed them. Yeah, he came here. He spoke about them. Poseidon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi, boss.
Welcome, sir. You have the line. 5 minutes, please.
All right, boss. Yeah. Hi, everyone. All right. Yeah, there's this thing I actually ponder on every now and then when it comes to us being Nigerians. I mean, to some extent, it's actually a flex to some people, and I mean, we see it as a cool thing. And this is something that revolves around the idea of every Nigerian, they already have offspring outside of Nigeria. I mean, it's a good thing. We see it as a cool thing. But when you look deeper into it, it's actually not a flex, because by every standard, we shouldn't be having this multitude of Nigerians out of the country, looking for greener pastures. And then when you sit down and analyze the whole thing, it comes down to like I said, bad governance, lack of leadership, and all that stuff. So when we actually have people, in the APC community, whereby they come down to this platform or whichever space they find themselves in, and then they come to the idea of, okay, you know what, we are in a different country and we can still talk about the idea of, we want someone who has actually made our life miserable to still rule the rest of the Nigerians who we are no longer part of for the next 4 years again. I think that is actually a good call. And then you sit down and think, like, why? I mean, for me, make I even start the verse now. I have this prayer point in my head. I don't know why. I just pray, God, please. I don't know if I should say it on this platform, but I always pray that every breathing APC member, I hope they have some bad, serious illness, like something bad, whereby they cannot actually come from it. Not even money can save them, not even prayers, nothing would actually save them. They should just go from there. Because I don't see someone who's actually looking for the downfall of every Nigerian, and then at the same time they are enjoying the benefit of people outside here. Now back to what I was saying, when it comes to we Nigerians, we having offspring outside, it's not a good thing, because by every ramifications, we should be having our children in the country. Like if you go to the Asian community or even in the Western world, you don't see their people what I'm trying to say is we see them from childbirth. Most of them, they have their friends. They have let's say they have a friend they have in primary school, secondary school, university. You can see them. They have a group. But in Nigeria, yes, when we're growing up, we always have our child friend and all. But even down to our university days, we don't. I don't think I even know most of my university friends back then. I don't even know where they are now. So you can see there has been this break off, or this particular thing whereby we don't even know ourselves anymore. Most Nigerian families have not seen their loved ones for 15, 20, 30 years. Many.
I swear.
All because of greener pasture. We are split into so many zones. But we see it as a flex. Oh, Nigeria, they born picking here, Yoruba picking here, Igbo picking here. It's a flex in a way, but it's not a good thing. You don't see this thing in all this Western society. You need to come to Nigeria in order to marry us, in order to build a community with us, not for us to go to your place. And it's not a flex. That's why I see most people, they actually get pride whereby you come to their country and before you marry them, you have to before you gain a citizenship or something, you have to marry the citizen. So why can't we have the same thing? And then you see these same APC people, they go to this particular place, they have offspring and then they boast about it and all that stuff. And then you see that and think why? Why can't bad things happen to these people so they can actually realize what they're doing? Now on the other segments, I'm always someone who is particular about health. You see for the life expectancy of an average Nigerian, you actually can boast about you getting to 60 years as of currently. I'm not talking about people who were giving birth in the 60s, 70s, even down to the 80s. Now, if you're giving birth in the 90s, I was giving birth in the 90s. Giving birth in the 90s, there's a high chance you might not actually make it down to your 60s. If you do make it, that means you are someone who maybe nowadays, I don't know how I can tell it. Even someone who doesn't actually drink, doesn't actually smoke, you might still not make that age, all because whatever you're consuming, it could be in your food, it could be in your water, it could be you not attending to yourself on time because of your health issues. And now we come back to the point whereby we see people who are actually depriving another person, their fellow human being, of good governance, and then they come and tell you what has it been done, what has this done, and then you sit there and think why are we still having this conversation whereby you should be thinking, how do I stay alive in order for me to see future generations? Because we have broken up to the point whereby most of us don't actually value family anymore. We don't see family as anything. We feel what, you face a problem, I face my problem. That's why we are not building. That's why we are not getting stronger, because we are divided in so many forms. And when you go out of Nigeria, you see so many families whereby they are all together. You can still see siblings, they still come together for occasion, family gatherings and all. I feel jealous most of the time because I was opportunity to be in a different country at one point, and I saw the unity, the way they come together. I was one time in Asia. You can see if somebody wants to buy something, the whole family follows you. just to make sure like they're there to support you and all. But in Nigeria, I don't think I've ever seen that happen to me. I've never seen that anywhere in Nigeria because we don't actually have anywhere to go to. Like there's no amusement, nothing enjoyable. So what do we want? Now we come back to the point about we want good governance. We've seen someone who actually speaks our language, someone who feels the plight of the people, and then we still have people who want us not to enjoy these things. Meanwhile, they're not even enjoying half of it. Not even a crumb of what the government is actually enjoying. They're not even getting it. And that's the point whereby I did tell my family, like somebody said, they have a family gathering and all that stuff. I do too. I do speak to my siblings every now and then. I'm like, if you ever have any friend or client or whatever it is who's actually supporting the government or this particular useless party, I think you should cut out from them. And I'm happy we're actually on the same page and all that, because I don't think it's actually cool for us to have people who don't want the best for you, but they're asking for your help. It doesn't make any it doesn't make any sense. So
All right.
when it comes to this election coming up, for my own
What's it on? If you could just wrap up in a minute, please.
Okay, boss. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, for this upcoming election, I've actually prepared myself and everybody around me. Like when it comes to this election, I mean, to be honest with you, I am very, very much tired. I'm very tired, overwhelmed, and all. I think every Nigerian should actually feel this is a time whereby we should all come out and you know what, this is enough. It has to be the last part, before we jump to the next phase, because anything is possible when it comes to you looking forward to expanding your life and all. Anything is possible. So it's either you're going to go down or you're going to go higher. So at this point in time, I don't think I want to go down further, because the level we are at now, I mean, I'm telling you, it's draining. I think many Nigerians, and I hope it doesn't happen, there's a high chance if this government, we allow them to come in, many of us are going to fall into further depression, because as it is now, there's a lot of depressive people. We are just walking zombies around. People are already at the point of collapsing. I've seen so many videos people collapsing out while they're walking. There was this man on his wheelbarrow walking and he collapsed. Whatever it is, now Nigerians, we need to wake the hell up, because this government, I'm pretty sure they have already saved enough money for them to actually run away, because they know the people are no longer with them anymore. So my point is I hope every one of us actually wakes up and we get prepared for the forthcoming election. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. You just said something that is one part that we have almost detached ourselves from as a people. That is how divided we are. Like me, myself now. My family were in 1, 2, 3, 4. My siblings are scattered across 4 different continents. 4 different continents. Before we see the expenses that it will take for us to gather and see. Just because of this satanic APC, satanic Tinubu, because of this evil, and it just mean that people that are scattered in 5, 6 different continents. Everybody just starting their life, of course. Just they build, they go. If we see, we see. If we see, we see. Some people will die. They will never see their brothers and sisters again, because of how this satanic government have destroyed the country. Down there, don't they? America don't do masters, 3 masters. Go back Nigeria. You don't begin to PhD. You know what wrong go? You know what go back Nigeria? You go down there, go talk to down there, go read. You go read all the book. If you miss our expire, you go school again. You go
PhD carry me come. Let me masters.
You go.
Don't miss. You know, be there. There's something nice information.
3 masters in I keep cookies for. It is only last I do propaganda. Anything will make me say if don't be saying my candidate too clean, say I won't follow APC with propaganda. I go smoke with because the propaganda will not everything is about propaganda now. In any small propaganda I give it now, you don't they cry. Small propaganda I give it, you don't they cry. Allow me make I cook you. Anything will make any APC person. All my APC friends are serving for diaspora. They enter diaspora. Just go for Oyibo give belle immediately. You just go give Oyibo belle immediately. They don't want to go back Nigeria. If they catch Oyibo, he could not come belle immediately. Pa. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go back.
They don't say house go too good now.
They don't say house. They come as they travel. Their suitcase. They don't carry clothes too. They don't carry clothes now. Fekomi bitters. Nobody say Odogu bitters. Fertility booster. All the kind of booster. Then they food for their luggage. Custom will say, are you a businessman? No. Personal consumption.
Somebody said countries are producing AI chips.
My pre-technology.
Technology. Supplying the world. It's logo DJ and logo bitters. Different bitters. Nine Nigeria they
Fekomi 48 hours Smackdown. Now they carry come gospel. Hey, APC, you don't go better for now. I don't know what Nigerians do.
We are born again.
APC, go. I mean, guys, so please, I want to bring out. I want to bring in comedy time now, Richo. So please, if you want to leave, you can leave and come back. I want to bring the spokesperson to Tinubu Media Center on TikTok. Okay, welcome, my brother. Good evening. Oh, God, these people.
The Emir Sirdam show. My beloved brother on the opposing side. You see that God was so good. We never knew that King Nebuchadnezzar was still alive. We never knew. Because there were some rumors in those days that his spirit didn't really die, he reincarnated. So people were saying, they said he's in Africa, somewhere in the West African side, But people were not sure that who is King Nebuchadnezzar. But we didn't know it was Peter Obi.
I don't sabi cook self.
Did you be school? I cut grass. No, King Nebuchadnezzar they chop grass.
My brother, tell me.
But Archangel, I have to meet you. No problem. I tell you, say propaganda. No. You know my rule on my platform. I give you time.
Small propaganda like this, you don't invest.
Okay, thank God. Just okay, continue. Thank God. Come and say propaganda. I won't cook you. Don't do propaganda for my platform.
No. We didn't cook now. We cook. Make me cook your principal.
You don't say I need to close this platform. By the time I cook my own finish, they will all be born again. So we're very happy.
The point is when Aisha Yusuf to come out and said she's irritated. She can't blame Obi. So she started blaming Sheung. They are repeating the same question. No, that's not the problem. Because not today they repeat the same question. But because Peter Obi was giving answers that were different from the answers he was giving before.
Sorry.
I can give you where Peter Obi number one.
Archangel.
Who's still now?
No. Archangel, propaganda is different from lies.
No. This is the truth. I want to tell you the truth.
You said Peter Obi was giving different answers. Which different answers did you give, please?
Yes, I want to tell you where Obi changed his stance. When I say flip-flop, he changed his stance. Initially, Peter Obi said he even blamed Tinubu that Tinubu should give us electricity, that when he called me, that 4 years is enough for him to solve anything. 4 years is enough to change, to give electricity. Later, Obi came.
Peter Obi said it well.
Yes, now, in the earlier time when he was campaigning in 2020.
My brother is a lie. You see. Bring video. No. On my Peter Obi said I will generate. You don't get time before. You don't get time. No. Continue time. Peter Obi said I will generate 10,000 megawatts of electricity in 4 years. You're lying now. If you lie for my time, if you lie, I don't give you back the time.
I will
if any video where you no agree,
video for you.
any video where you no agree, Peter B say you give Nigeria 24 hours light in 4 years.
Peter, no, let me tell you, Peter Obi said, let me repeat what he said. Mr. CYR, my beloved brother. Peter Obi said, he said he's campaigning for 4 years now. That 4 years is enough. Let me tell you where Peter Obi said.
Is 4 years enough for what?
Where they come now? Time no day. Why you use my time?
4 years is enough for what? 4 years is enough for what?
That 4 years is enough to change Nigeria. That 4 years is enough for him. That 4 years is enough for Tinubu to fix electricity. Now, who said that?
Who said in 4 years I will not give you electricity? Who said who?
Obi said.
Akenje, wait. Make I meet you. I'll give you back your 2 minutes. Akenje,
why are you a liar?
Please allow him. Please, if his lie is playing, you just chest time. If you come, you go talk. Please, I beg, Bodman, please. Akenje, I'll give you back your 2 minutes. You know my platform. I allow you to speak, but I won't allow you to peddle lies on my platform. The only person on record on video saying in 4 years' time, if you don't have electricity, don't vote for me, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is on record, that we have video clips, not doctored clips. He said, if I come back, don't vote for me. Peter Obi said he have gone to Egypt to study how they generate electricity. That 4 years' time, Nigeria can generate 10,000 megawatts. And you people, you came out here on my live and you said, I don't forget things. So you came out and said that, don't you know that right now we've generated up to 13,000 megawatts? That the problem is distribution. I don't forget things. So please, if you're going to play any video now, I want you to play where Peter Obi said that in 4 years' time, I will give Nigerians electricity. If you don't have that video, I'm giving back your 2 minutes. Just continue with all your jaga, but no lies on my platform. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much once again for reallocating my time. But I will beg, if you just permit me and finish my statement. Obi said he's going to run for 4 years. That 4 years is enough. 4 years is enough to govern this country, to get results. So if 4 years is not enough due to this last interview, why are you running? No, the question we should ask Obi now is, Obi, now that you know you cannot give Nigeria 24/7 electricity that everybody is clamoring for in 4 years, why are you running for office? What are you going to do there? This is the winning line. This is what winning line. That's why Aisha Yusuf came out, because she was irritated that why would we say this kind of thing? Why are you running for 4 years if you know you cannot solve electricity? So what are you going there to do? What is Obi going to presidency to do? And he has promised Kwakwanso that just give me 4 years. He has, I didn't say it, that 4 years is only 4 years you want to use. So if you can't fix electricity in 4 years, what are you going there to do? This is the simple question all APC should be asking obedient. If you cannot fix electricity in 4 years, so what are you going there to do? Because you said it's only 4 years you want to use. So what are you going there to do? It's better you don't run. Leave the place. You already tell us that you cannot perform. So leave the place. Don't waste people's votes like Sirdam showed that supposed to his vote that's supposed to go for Tinubu. Obi want to waste it. This is what is paining me now. This is what is paining me. All these obedient votes that we need to win Atiku. And Obi know that he can't do anything in 4 years. Just want to do paparazzi president. Just go there, loot money because it's very good. Or you want to go and save, you want to go and save money. You want to use 4 years to save money for the next president. Oh my God. So please help us tell Obi to pack his bags and come and be going. You should stop campaigning. Because you can't perform for it. It's not enough for you. So what are you going there to waste our time with? So please, we are begging. I was begging Nebuchadnezzar, that's very good at clearing grass. That there are grasses in Sambisa. He can go there and clear enough.
I love that. Guy can clear so that at least we can know where Fulani bandits are. If there are no police, we can.
Saddam, you have patience.
No. I keep to time. I keep to time. I if people must have patience. I like how I used to allow APC people speak. So I do not say I'm gagging them. So let me now. This is now the time for education. So after comedy comes education. Archangel, let me now educate you. Nigeria is producing less than 2,000, 3,000 megawatts of electricity since APC came into power. It never passed 3,000. What are they generate? They distribute for Nigeria. And we can see how bad the light situation is. P2B is coming to power to give Nigeria to generate, to distribute 10,000 megawatts of electricity, which is a guarantee that will increase the output of electricity to the country tremendously. You cannot understand it, right? That is one, because you're not focused on why you come if you cannot do electricity. I want to now tell you many things that P2B will do that your current Bulaba cannot do or is not doing. P2B will fix the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. That Nigerians will no longer be pricing Nigerian life on social media. We'll be paying for bandits and kidnapping across the country. That Tinubu is currently paying dollars to the tune of $5, $6, $7 million to terrorists in the country. P2B will fix insecurity in Nigeria. A sector you failed to talk about. P2B will revamp the economy. P2B will. I have a video coming out tomorrow actually, because actually Tinubu is actually paying subsidy on Nigerians. That is the biggest scam nobody's talking about. Tinubu is actually paying subsidy. In 2 years, subsidy Tinubu has paid in 2 years, but I did not pay it in 8 years.
Saddam, let me even shock you. Huh? Do you know that Tinubu is paying subsidy to himself?
My brother, no, wait now. Now where they go now? Just calm down first. Calm down. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. The subsidy Buhari paid in 8 years is approximately 11 point something trillion naira. Tinubu has paid that money in 2 years to himself under security, energy, something. The video, I'll drop it tomorrow, so you will watch it for yourself. That is the biggest scandal in the history of our country. You see it. You see all the proof tomorrow. P2B will come in and change that. So I'm giving you things P2B will do, because things are only light. He will still do the light, he will still do the economy. He will still do subsidy. He will still do insecurity. P2B will revamp the healthcare system so that Tinubu will no longer be going to France. If Tinubu, you know say Papacha say Tinubu like to smoke cigar well. So his lungs don't finish. Tinubu don't get lungs anymore. Thank you so much. His lungs they expire. So before they go carry him for helicopter and go France, not push and go Babylon by next year. Thank you so much. By the time I'm pushing to Babylon by next year, by the time you don't smoke like 2 drugs, 2. He want in chest catch. You know if you breathe. Hospital for Lagos, FMC, go walk. They go run, go FMC, they go treat am for FMC. You don't need fly go France. P2B go do am for am. Archangel, they hear things where they tell you P2B go do am, because you are saying, what will P2B do? I'm telling you what he will do. P2B go make say people like myself, when the diaspora, we go come back Nigeria, come invest, come open businesses. Nigeria go begin to blossom. P2B go do am. Wetin Tinubu no fit do, because if he say Tinubu fit do am, Dauda go back Nigeria by now. All Tinubu Bulaba supporters will not get paper for UK. When they talk say instead of to go back to Nigeria, they go enter water. They go enter water, make water swallow them. They say make them drown for say make them drown for river. Instead make them go back to Nigeria. If P2B enter as president, we when they support him, we'll come back and help the economy to grow. We'll build the economy with him. Why can't Tinubu supporters say what I'm saying now? Say then if Tinubu, that they would have come back to help Tinubu grow the economy because they know Tinubu is a disaster. If Peter keep quiet. Come on, keep quiet. If human beings are talking roasted corn, stay. Roasted corn. Wait. Yeah, corn. The people hearing Tinubu sometimes say roasted corn. You know, when I go they say akara, kuli. See, oh God. Look at how much they bring people down to kuli, akara, abado. See how they think. Look at how they first lady thinks. In 2026, in the year of AI, in the year of AI, whereby your everything is moving in fast time, in real time. The present wife, and she also, and I'm not blaming her because this is actually her brain capacity. She genuinely thinks that empowering women with kuli is good thing. Don't blame her because these people are bereft of ideas. All they have known their life is to loot money. They don't know that the world has moved from transfer. The world is no longer doing that. The world is now doing crypto. They don't even know all those things. They loot real time. Just cash. Give me money. Give me money. They don't follow with what's happening across the world. They don't understand anything. That's the people that we're dealing with in power today. But we're telling you that this is a businessman. You don't hear the time where Patton say, "I'm a rich man by all standards globally." You don't hear him. Actually, you don't hear that part. This is a billionaire with his chest. Tinubu don't come and talk say he's a rich man. We go ask him what is his business. Tinubu no get money. All the money when you get Tinubu money na my money. It's still my money. Tinubu no get money. Except you want to say na powder man saying they sell powder. But if na for legitimate business, what is Tinubu's business? What thing give him money? What made Tinubu a billionaire? You cannot trace it. So I cannot come out and talk for such people. I'm telling you, a man that I put his chest and say, I'm a rich man by any standard globally. That is a man that have business partners across the globe that will bring his investors to the country. Since Tinubu became president, who don't come Nigeria invest? Which company has come to Nigeria to invest on Tinubu? Instead, they are running away. ShopRite don't run. This one don't run. That one don't. They are all running. Nigerians, Tinubu support ourselves, they run. It is insanity. So Archangel, I've told you many things Peter B will do in 4 years that Tinubu has failed to do in the past 4 years. And yes, Peter B will still now save money for Kwankwaso to continue after the 4 years. After he don't set the foundation, he don't build them, he don't make sure say no more data boys. Peter B will create jobs, Archangel, so they're not gonna give you $20 every day. They will tell you every day your salary for every day to come out shout for social media and $5. We pay you like Archangel, we pay maybe 200K per month. I know say we pay like 200K per month because you try for Tinubu. So maybe 300K per month. How about the 300K in dollars? 300K will be like maybe $100+ $150, maybe $150 or thereabout.
No, at least 200 plus. Why? Because you want me to get you.
Almost okay. What was $200? What was $200? $200 per month. But the people make us say you go to work for factory. Archangel, if you work for factory, that $200 and I think boys collect one day job. Your mates collect a 1-day job. So for Nigeria, I'm saying if they work maybe $50 per day for factory.
Oh, so 1-day job is too far. 2 hours job, please.
No, for Archangel, for Archangel. You know, Archangel get muscle. For him to go like 17 different lives per day. You know how many lives Archangel, if they convert what Archangel they talk for man from morning to night. For different lives. If you convert out to energy, Archangel, he's supposed to give Nigeria electricity. He's supposed to be power plant. Archangel, he's supposed to generate electricity. But when they talk from morning to night for Nigeria. But Tinubu does not see it. You have no value. Your value is as good as just doing church every day. No work, no plan for you. If Archangel, you will suffer after Tinubu. If Tinubu come at 27, Archangel, you will suffer. I probably let me remember this date. Akenje, if Tinubu come back 2027, you go suffer because by that time you don't have no use. We are not getting use. Tinubu not get use for now. Yeah. This 250K when they pay you now, it's our money. No wahala. If you call my phone, say Sirdam, please, hunger go kill you. That hunger go kill you. He go kill you. He go suffer. Oh, don't call me. Don't say Sirdam, baby. You go if you inbox me, I block you. He go kill you. I'm warning you now on time. No wahala. Call down. They call down that. They call that time fit. Suppose your whole village people will not deceive. Make they vote Tinubu. They go. They call out for phone. Hunger will kill them. You go see hell. Be playing. Play with your future. Think I'm saying something. They laugh. They play with your future. No wahala. Let me pass the mic to people who get sense. Leona, please come in. No problem. Akenje, they follow Dauda. They follow Dauda. Dauda, they are PhD students. They pay our money. Oh. Akenje na government student. I know Akenje na government boy. They pay our money now.
Akenje is a hard worker. He's an investor of his own.
He's an hungry man. Yeah, which investor. They go live. They go live for morning tonight. I beg. Who that is the grace?
You understand? Now demonic evil people they support TV.
You don't do. I beg. Make I pass.
Go cry.
APC go fight.
Sirdam, please, can I beg you for a favor? Connect back. I did drop content so for P2P.
You say?
Please, thank you.
Okay. Let me follow you back.
Don't go take the content, do it.
Thank you.
Are we here to play?
Leona. Who they sing this song? Who they? Hey, Mr. Andy Pierce, you came here last now. Calm down, okay? If you're not ready, please go down. Please, sometimes can you speak? I'll call you when it's your time, please. I beg. Don't do that on my show, I beg. Who dash you, they mad?
I want to give everybody happiness.
I beg. No, I mean your mic. If you want your mic, I doubt that I will block you. Leona, please. Leona, speak. Leona, can you hear me? Blossy, please. Blossy, you don't do.
Yes, you are in trouble because you the APC and you must buy. No, and you smoke the go wait till Tinubu give you now. You don't see say your principal na powder.
Oh my God, you don't do that, man.
$460,000, 90 Tinubu leave for America because of powder. When I go buy.
Who be this woman, I mean? Who be this? Who be this woman, I mean? Who be this? Who are you?
Corruption and embezzlement, all of them go bye. You understand? When I go there,
who be this?
Anywhere where I go, now so easy with the follow na generation, when I go there, bye.
Ewo.
Now radio station.
Now evil wickedness, go they follow na go back everywhere, when I go there, bye. One by one, when I go there, bye.
You don't do.
Please, somebody should check on out. Somebody should check on out.
You and your generation na go bye.
We don't already buy
But the demons wey una dey do and una evil spirit and una witchcraftism, all of una go buy.
No, we don't buy already.
Una don buy already, so more una comot from there because
That's why
una
we're going to tell you. We say we don't buy
don
already.
fail. Carry una witchcraft and una evilness comot from our country.
You
Una
go
must
buy.
Una must buy.
This is the result of
All
the
of
vote.
una go dey buy.
When Obi said he's cutting grass, you think he's under the grass. It's the most
For the evil one, they promote
Oh my, don't lose my space, oh. You don't do. I beg, you don't do. I beg, you don't do. Blossy, please get the charge and come back, please. Hey, pray with it. The grace. Go pray for your people. Blossy, you don't do. I beg, you don't do. I beg, please, you don't do. I beg you, God. Ha. Hey, God, let Nigeria. Leona.
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please, you have the life. Dad, I go drop you.
Wear condom. They go to tell some parents. Wear condom. See what we're now facing now.
Wetin dey happen for my life today? Wetin dey happen for my life today now? Which kind of people come my life today? What is happening here today, God?
See what we're now facing now. Wear condom. £3. How much do you pack for Nigeria now? 6,000 naira.
Wetin this guy dey do here today?
They go they tell you wear condom. They go don't tell some of these people their papa that time. Say, or the mama will say, I miss my period. Not be every period where you miss the better thing. You know, some people say when you see the picking, say, I supposed to away this picking. This picking no go be better person. I supposed to away this picking.
Wetin dey happen for my life today?
When I plenty pass for them, like I can't get around that. See her now. Look at now what we're now. It's disheartening. All these retarded echoes. That's what we keep hearing, repeating themselves, saying the same. It's like all of them drink from this water of stupidity. So yeah, pass. Everybody will just take a sip. Or yeah, enter social media. Because they just keep repeating. If you go different platforms, you hear the same narrative. They don't bring bigotry. They go turn them rough. They go turn the platform rowdy. They go because when most people ask the one question, so you name 3 things or name 2 things, you go call your story. Name nothing, no substance.
Right.
So host, I give it up to you. Say you get real woman no go leave you, but you get serious patience. I know, bro, calm down. No, the way you does the hand, you just because me, I know my body no fits. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But the good thing is say, eye is opening. For everything where you are doing as we did take out, eye is opening. That's the problem they now have. Because thank God for all this. 2023, no day like this. 2023, I know how many people get Android phone for like, especially in Nigeria. Now, because of that, people are now aware. Because that awareness is a very, very big thing. I did for my area, young boys. I did my balcony one day. I said, boys, wait till all of them carry stick. I think say that they go protest. I said, thank God, energy. Now local dog they can look for. They enter street, they just. I said, so you get this kind of energy. Wait till put broad daylight. You know, no get job. That is what there is. If you go to Kenya now, young boys chasing for sports, make they get their own sport. Nobody to sport for anything sport, so they go to cut people tickets. That's their achievement. They want to become my below. You now aspire to be, say, you don't see that guy, now every day they cash out too. Say, what a shame. And they see it as that's progress in life. That's the damage, bro. All this one we just they laugh here. The damaging things. How do you repair this kind of mindset? That everyday money. My doctor,
They tell me, say, man, for this area, all the Okada guys, now then they fuck all the woman with they here because now then they bring all the housewives, they don't forget before the finish. But the husband don't get money. An Okada guy or Marwa guy, they get daily cash. That's the reality, bro. So as much as we like to joke and everything, families are being destroyed through this administration. Just through this last 3 years, you know what's in our eye they see. We go Nigeria. When I go to Nigeria, I spend 3 months, 4 months. So nobody say nobody need to come and bring any propaganda. They say my kuru eye like this. What is going on? Because me, I look deep into actually what's going on. Nobody just give person 1K, 2K, 3K, yago. No, it's deep, bro. So this cost, because this administration is a cost. That Baba said now cost from day one. Before he even come on for that inauguration stand weighing day, the people that went to celebrate it, could you believe that they couldn't even get back home? Because petrol went times 6. They couldn't even get home. They didn't go celebrate that. So from that day, the cost became upon Nigeria. So that he passed prayer. How are we going to remove this curse? Because this man is a curse. APC is a curse.
Sweet.
So just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
That's it. Your energy, we need it. That awareness, people need to be awoken. They need to be, they're docile. They don't turn our youth docile. Waiting that they think as like, now we celebrate wrongs as rights. So that kind of mindset, God help us.
Thank you.
I rest my case, bro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndona. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, you put a DP for me. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. All right, let's move on the mic real quick. Boardman coming. I'll come to Boardman, Dowda, then Dr. Seal in that DC in that order.
Good evening, Sirdam. Sirdam, you know what? You see, this weekend, after this Peter Obi interview with Shil, you see that man, if that man is not president by 2027, then I think Nigeria is hopeless. We don't have any reason to call that country a country again. Maybe it's a country of personal, a concern or whatever Trump called them. What happened was that during that interview, there were a lot of questions Shil was throwing at Peter Obi that typical Shil throws with other politicians. But the only thing I saw about Peter Obi was that anytime they asked him that APC people say this one say that, this man is not bothered. He keeps talking about the Nigerian people. What you are doing to the Nigerian people is what concerns him. This is a man that cares about the people. He doesn't care about what Oshiomhole says. He doesn't care about what all these nuisance, APC nuisance, the voila dead people that comes online to come and talk. He doesn't care. He cares about himself. What do you have for the Nigerian people? And I saw that man has a lot for the Nigerian people. But you see, Nigeria is just a place that has been set up not to work. But you see, this 2027, Nigeria must work. Any Nigerian that is on this platform, that you have the opportunity, let's make Nigeria work. Let's get rid of this, I don't even know what to call them anymore. They know this one that come online. Do you know the worst thing that these people did? That when Bayo Ononuga was going to tweet this morning, over the weekend, we had a lot of insecurity that happened from Kaduna to Jigawa to other places. Bayo Ononuga did not talk about it. Do you know what Bayo Ononuga was talking about? He was talking about Peter Obi's interview on channel television. It's when I saw that the only nightmare that these people have, these people that they call themselves APC, is Peter Obi. That is the only nightmare that they have. That's why they cannot sleep wherever they are, whatever they do. They don't even care about the people that died in Kaduna, that died in Kaduna over the weekend. The only thing they were talking about was Peter Obi's interview. If you say this man is not important, this man is irrelevant, this man does not have political structure, why do all of you go and keep talking about him everywhere? Like all these news that come online, like Archangel Dauda and Co. That come online, that come and talk trash. The man is not important. Why do you people keep talking about him? So I have seen that, no, this man must be president, whatever it takes, in 2027. Then Nigeria can be free from all these criminals in power. All these criminals. Do you know how many of them that is in this government? How many criminals that have looted Nigeria that are in this government? And they are still there. And they go and talk. I just look at it. I look at it and I say, oh, is this what Nigeria has come to? Some people that are robbing girlfriend leg inside the private jets will come and talk about Peter Obi. Jesus. God should just save us from these people, because I don't understand how some Nigerians, you know, the worst of them all are these people in diaspora. Most of them are in diaspora. They are not even in Nigeria. They are the ones that come and say, what did this man do in Anambra? What did he do this? All lies, and propaganda. When you can verify, they will tell you, no, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Nigerians in diaspora, I think they are the worst of them all that are supporting APC. But you see why they are supporting APC? One thing you should know about, you see all those people in diaspora, you have to go and know them now. They indirectly or directly, they are benefiting from Bola Tinubu. It's either, this is the government that has the waste. When they say waste in government, this is the government that has waste in government most than any other person that we have had in Nigeria. Do you know how many senior special advisors that Bola Tinubu has? Not to come and talk of people working under Bola Tinubu. You can imagine a minister, a common minister having 30 senior special advisor of his own. And when he's going abroad, they are all going abroad with him. That is how these people operate in that country. And that's why you can see that we are running concurrent budget for years now. We don't, when things happen, when you hear there are people talking, it's that people saying it, but they don't even take it as whatever. What happens in a minute, please? Told us that if you are still running a budget of 2023, 2024, 30% concurrently. But some of you don't even see any reason that there is a problem somewhere. They don't realize, they don't think, they don't care. This president is 80% brain dead. That's why you see the remaining 20% is what is using. God knows what Bajabia Miller, Bayon Onuga, and all those people around him, God knows what they have done that this man does not even know.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Please, on my platform, Mr. Kenny, please, maybe you're new on this platform. On this platform, the moment you talk about anybody's tribe, I'll just drop you out of this platform. Please, I don't do tribalism on my platform. I don't need to go to my platform. If you don't like a person's tribe, take it to another platform and do it, not on my platform. Not on my platform. If you're new on this platform, please, this is a pro-Nigerian platform. Whether you like a tribe or don't like the tribe, keep it to yourself. It's pan. I don't care about where you're coming from. Our man is, if you're anti-Tinubu, you'll be anti-Tinubu. Please keep away tribe away from my platform. If you cannot do that here, if you cannot communicate without bringing in tribalism into it, you're already part of the problem. Right? Very important. But thank you very much. All right, then pass the mic. Thank you, Bodman. Oh, God help me. God help me. God help me. God help us. Actually. God help us, actually.
Sirdam, imagine say a current minister, serving minister, somebody a girl might in the person's house.
That's not what we are discussing now. Allow me to talk my own talk.
Dauda, whether you want to talk, this issue where there is now, please talk about that. a serving minister in your government
It's not a problem to them,
has
though.
a case where somebody died in the person's house and the person is still a minister, and you want to come and tell me, what do you want to tell me about that government? Talk.
I know go answer where you want carry me go. Now the goes by where you carry me come. Now go focus on. Yes.
That's the topic we're talking about.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So now well done, the people. Well done, people. You see, it's not. We're not here to talk much. We're not here to convince anybody. Anybody that has eye sees what is happening in Nigeria. But as we did secondary school, they say some football cannot eat, some can eat. The same thing with eye. Some are blind, but they cannot see, but some can see, but they have no eye. That one, so we are not here to convince. But there's something I want us to understand. I don't think the obedient should be worried about this election. You have won it already. Because it is on this platform that you people strategize how to make sure that there is thorough investigation from polling unit to collation center. You even came up with a group known as polling unit to collation center monitoring movement, which I understand. I said these people are very serious with this election. I never knew that the obedient are very, very serious about this election.
Okay.
And I became more convinced about their strategy to prevent rigging when they started itemizing what they need. And they divided the theories into two. One is called, I call it the Zamsi theory. When I became convinced that these guys are ready to prevent rigging was when they started demanding for pepper spray. And some said that if there's no pepper spray, they can put pepper inside water. I said, is it Atarugu and Tatase that they are trying to use to prevent this rigging thing? I thought I've had it all until Zamsi came with a theory. Zamsi sat on this platform to a very hearing and said she has a different opinion, that this issue of water and pepper is not going to work. That she was so grateful that very day that she was talking, that she read the book of the Bible, and that she read the story of David and Goliath. I was like, wow, this obedient, they are using different strategies to fight against this ring, you know. This one not even read the book of David and Goliath. Let me see what she's deriving from that. She said, it is not pepper and water. We are going to use stone. Wonderful. That they are going to use stone to stop rigging. And that from that same passage, she derived another inspiration. I said, what is that inspiration? I was listening. She said the brothers of David did not leave the battleground, that they stayed there, they were hungry. Some people brought food. So on the day of election, no matter the hunger, we are not going to leave the collection center. That people will bring food. I said, these people are ready to stop rigging. I said they should bring me up that day, they didn't bring me up. I went and bring my other account called Brigadier General. When I brought that account, they accepted me. Even the other one, Kaduna Queen, that was fighting against me, was the one that fought for me to be brought up to the platform. They didn't know I was one. I said, do you see how I came to this platform that you people didn't know? I said, that you are Tarugu and Tatase. And that is how before you used it, we are dancing Tinibu. Anywhere to the bugo, Nadia we dey go. Anywhere to the bude, Nadia we dey go. Nadia we dey, Nadia we dey. Nadia we dey, Nadia we dey. Oh, anywhere to the bude, Nadia we dey go. Oh, anywhere to the bude, Nadia we dey go. After we sing that one, now that we should have pepe, we now tap for pepe. And on our tarugu, we sing this song. They will come, they sing. Take your problem to Tinubu and leave it there. Take your problem to Tinubu and leave it there. He will surely deliver you where you put your trust in. Take your problem to Tinubu and leave it there. My brother, since you people have been complaining, shouting on TikTok, that one came. I forbid them supporting you in danger. That one came. Amak is not Abiako. Amak is not Abiako. They have Amak came out of Abuja now. I'm not hearing his name. And then after the election, Aisha used to sow spirit. She was not crying. She was not laughing. Right? They confuse Ugochidere. Who? Nowhere to be found. Natasha, nowhere to be found. Ireti Kingibe, the senator of FCT, nowhere to be found. Now, Aisha Yusuf, that was part of those people deceiving people, instead of her to remain in that position, she now went to join those people that have been deceived. That she went and collect form for Senate. Our mama Bidisu defeated her. Anybody obedient, it's only Obi that saved himself from the obedient.
I beg, your time don't finish. I beg. I think say you want to talk anything important. Nothing important where you talk. 5 minutes plus I give you. Just the talk nonsense. Nothing sensible. Not APC.
I beg, can I respond to him?
A PhD holder.
You want to respond to? Is that here?
I beg, there's nothing, please, nothing to respond to. I beg, please, I beg. I beg. What do you want to respond to now, please? Nothing.
She bring the theory of stone, so maybe she want to respond to it.
This is a PhD. Please don't respond. I beg. We'll just go back and forth. My head don't begin to pay myself.
No, I beg. Listen.
I beg, keep quiet. I beg.
You are an insult to PhD.
Aye.
Now that your time is up, so don't speak anymore.
Oh.
Just share rap. And you go bye. You must buy generationally. Una go bye.
Oh God, why are you small, bro? Man, who are you? Who you? How you from? Oh God, I'm busy.
Continue. I'm recording.
Ah!
When these people just sit down and they think that is easy, both home and abroad, everybody's feeling it. Everywhere in the whole of Africa, any platform I go, it's all across Africa.
Okay,
everybody
so
asks me, excuse me, share up. Just mute.
No, mute your mic. There, anybody talk when they talk. Anybody, didn't say anybody interrupt you. Why do you people do this now all the time?
That's why they go there. APC supporters, una go there. Generationally.
Thank you so much.
Powder Lord Barrett, Tifnubu, powder dealer, Tinuburuku, all of them go bye. I tell you, nonsense. All Africans are telling us now, say, waiting make us go put man will be criminal for presidency. Say everybody around Africa can see that Tinubu is bad for Nigeria. Nigerians, are you guys going to do the right thing by voting the right candidate whom they can see? All these African countries have gone and done research on His Excellency. Sir Gregory Peter Obi. And they know that he's the right man to lead Nigeria. They have done that research and they have gone and seen. This is why when these people come here and say he didn't do anything, how come every other person around the world can see what Peter Obi has done for Nigeria and his capabilities and abilities, and instead they want to shove down APC with corruption and embezzlement leader Tifnubu down our throats. Buhari has done and left no way out. Now Tifnubu is doing 4 years, no way out. And then they're telling us, give us 4 more years. Surprisingly, Tinubu is still trying to actually campaign with electricity after he has failed to deliver electricity. Imagine. Then we get people who claim to be educated supporting this demonic, evil presidency, government, and they say make Nigerians they sit down, they suffer. All of them go buy. All of them our generation, every single one of them must buy for the suffering Nigerians in diaspora and the suffering Nigerians in Nigeria, and you're not letting them breathe, and you're using your toxic tribal bigotry, wanting to divide us. All of them must buy. And we're gonna go there, buy, no progress for now. Anything that they plan, that one that they get from Tifnubu, anything that they collect from them, una go dey get backward reward, and all of them must bye. I don't talk am. Please record. Send it to Funubu, yeah? All of them must receive them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. They see you have the line, please, in 5 minutes, please, guys.
Host, let somebody talk, please. Let me come after the person.
All right. Zamzi, please come in.
I have something to say about
just please. You say what?
Yeah, I have something to say about Obi.
Please,
I want to ask a general question. Is Obi even up for this election? Because his party is in court case.
Oh my God.
NDC is in court.
When the election reach you find out if he's up for election.
One again.
Please, when the election come, you find out that that's not the question. This is not court. Zamzi, please. Zamzi, yeah, please, have the live, please.
Good evening, everyone. I know the people have ears to hear because some of these APC people, they have ear infection. They don't used to hear very well. That is one of them. He hears a mix. He hears something, he remixes it because he lives in a propaganda mode all the time. So some of them are completely incapable of compromising. Now that if you ready come on for that in America, go home. God help you. May I see you on my polling unit. You go collect stone. Come and vote. Your vote will count. My vote will count. But if you come with an alternative, anything that we want to carry, whether it's pepper, whether it is acid, whether it is salt, whether it is whatever, any chemical we like, we will pour it on you. But if you come to vote like a responsible, because you know you cannot win. See, what does Tinubu have to offer? Is it the Nigeria of your dreams? And for them now you doing PhD, this one they are doing propaganda up, and what's the time that you're using to do that your PhD? You say, I hope it's not audio university you are doing, like your master. Said they went to Chicago. Now go and check. You see something audio. Otherwise, look, you know by yourself that, and none of you and people who support. I can't even get angry with you guys because I feel sorry for you guys because, you are doing it for chicken change. If Nigeria was good, you won't be here every night, moving from platform to platform, sustaining account on top of 30,000. Those are all symptoms of government. A country without a functional government. Where you are, do people of your mates hop from one life to another with 30,000 naira data to defend a government that doesn't work? If Nigeria works, it works for all of us. For me, I want to see a Nigeria that works in my lifetime. I'm doing well where I am, but I would rather be in my country, giving my knowledge, supporting my students. I used to lecture in University of Benin. I graduated with a first class. I'm not a riffraff. Everywhere I've studied, I have 2 masters, both in UI, Uniben. Everywhere I've studied, I've had a first class. I'm not a riffraff. So if I start here and I'm telling you that I'm supporting Obi because I see something, if I carry all this my brain and I'm using it to support useless people, but for goodness sake, if Nigeria is sick, we cannot have someone like that. No pedigree. We don't even know his ethnicity. We don't know his record. He has no family. For goodness sake, could have been planted to destroy Nigeria from years ago. How do we even know? How do you see the way I know what the country is like. I'm not that old, but I've seen Nigeria work in my lifetime. I've seen Nigeria work in my lifetime. When we thought it was even bad.
2 first class.
Little did we know that we thought we were rock bottom, but now Tinubu has dug the ground and they have put people in. Do you know what students are going through? Do you know what our hospitals are like? Do you know how many, as I'm talking to you, do you know the list of people asking for money for genuine needs? And these are people that on a good day didn't ask for money before your useless APC came into power. Do you know how many people cannot go to the hospital because they cannot afford it? Do you know how many people are not eating well? You look at Nigeria, malnourishment, you look at an average citizen, you can see malnourishment. People are not eating well. No security, you cannot travel. And you say, is this how a country runs? Why are you in America? Why are you not in Lagos now? So that the last time I was in Lagos, I was stuck on the bridge for 5 hours. I couldn't even see my own sister because I was not going to make my flight, or the connection flight. And then you're here. You will receive stone. In fact, whatever it takes, we will bring it, whether it's axis. We're not unruly people. We're saying votes will count. But if you come with another agenda, my brother, you will collect stone.
What?
We're not joking. We will call you. We call you. This is how a country. Do you know how blessed Nigeria is? You think you can continue to live in this nonsense? But please, can you hang it? Sometimes, yes, we banter, we play here. But for goodness sake, can you stand before your children in 10 years' time? And your children that are growing in the US and they're being taught critical reasoning in class. Can they watch this your video and be proud of the father they have behind? Because oh my God, God forbid. Because the way I'm raising my children, if in 10 years' time they came across this, they will not in any way. So, mommy, what's going on? I can't speak like you. Will your children down the line be proud? Will your grandchildren who might grow up in the US be proud of what you guys are doing here? Nigeria can be great again. Peter Obi has said he would not be able to solve every Nigeria's problem. Of course he can't. But he will set Nigeria on the right path. A person that you cannot find any fault. You guys have been looking for digging his grass. He said he cut the grass from scratch and built a university there. All you guys heard is grass. He cut grass. See, you're incapable of comprehending anything.
I swear.
Please don't sleep, Johnny. Finish your PhD. When you need advice, call me. I'll help you. I graduate PhD students all the time. Bye.
Oh, my sister.
I be colleague like you, I be lecturer like you.
I beg, shut up. I beg, which kind of fake lecturer I be? Quota system lecturer. I beg, keep quiet. I beg, you're seeing it first class, two first class. You know say PhD get level. Person get two first class. Go see. Just look at the caliber and quality of people that support P2B. You see them well educated people that. No, get out of my life. Get out of my life. I'm talking about a serious thing. If you cannot keep quiet, if you cannot quiet, you leave. Stop interjecting people. If sensible people are talking, you keep quiet and listen. PhD is no longer. People have made PhD meaningless. People that small thing have made PhD meaningless because if you cannot go to school, pass through the 4 walls of school of education, and you support a man that has no certificate. A man that you cannot. If they tell now which school did you go to, put your life now. You go if you swear a man, you go make lightning strike you. You will just spy. So that's what
Fund is not working. As I'm talking to you, and how many people on my list that I'm paying their school fees?
Same here.
The other day, someone called me from the church I attended when I served there.
Propaganda.
I said the FUT I was retained. I lectured there. And then the woman was like, oh, that they stopped. They also all these orphaned children from all these useless Boko Haram in Niger State. So this pastor's wife helps them. And then she had prayed something and she was stuck. It was like she couldn't. And she was reaching out to people like us who used to be NYC members of the church. I had to put money together to pay people's school fees. And telling me what?
That fund is a scam. I'm paying people's school fees back home. All people I know that are paying people's school fees back home, which just say this Tinubu is a fraudster. You should understand this. If you believe I say if Tinubu tells you good morning, even if it's in the morning, check the time zone again. If people say that morning, the morning, nothing about Tinubu is nothing about Tinubu.
They are doing nail fund challenge. Nigeria don't finish.
APC.
They do nail funds challenge.
APC. APC.
Me, I shall know and believe that Tinubu is the last president that will ever come out of APC.
APC.
Is the last.
APC. That's not a party. That's a satanic coven. Nah. That's a pass the mic. Thank you so much, Zamzi. Thank you very much. Thank you. See woman there with double first class. Come out for life. They shout. Nigeria must be better. People think that play with the play. They see you, please continue. Please, you have the life, please.
Okay, thank you, host. Thank you, everyone. You see, when we are talking about national issues, and all these APC people are involved in, you can see when we are talking about serious issues, and somebody is here singing for us, some can eat, some have food and cannot eat. When we are talking about mature issues, it just shows who these people are. You know, I I agree with people that always say that these APC people are just, I mean, they need to get their head checked. You see, when you watch that interview of Mr. Peter Obi, let me tell you something, Sirdam, man. APC people are the highest view of that interview.
Facts.
Guess what they're looking for? They're looking for faults. They're looking for where he's going to make mistakes. They're looking for where he's going to change his word for what he has said before. These guys are the highest view of that interview. Looking for nothing but faults and mistakes. They couldn't find anything. That's what they will tell you. He said he's going to cut grass. Did you know what that means? Someone to tell you he started to build something from scratch, from clearing the bush. Does it mean he's the one that came there and used cutlass and started cutting the grass? Is that too hard to understand? They say he changed his mouth that he's going to give electricity in 4 years, or he's not going to give electricity in 4 years. Everything he said, they will twist it upside down just because they are looking for faults. Their master that is king of lying, they don't even see things around him. The man that told you he will give you electricity in 4 years, but cannot even give you something to roast corn. They didn't see his life, they put him apart. They are busy, and they said that Peter is not their threat. So long ago, I don't even give them answers or ask them questions or entertain their question. Because the same question they'll be asking you. What can Obi do in 4 years? Has Nigeria not spoiled it today? These people, trust me, the last time that they went to Nigeria might be 10 years ago. Most of them live in abroad and they don't even go home. I have a friend here in our Nigerian community. This guy, his father died here at the age of 95. You can now see a man that died in abroad at the age of 95. Does he go home and he die here? Okay, man that died here at the age of 95. Do you think his children will be going home? His son used to wear Ankara with jean here in abroad. And if you see him every time, he will wear Tinubu's cap. So these are the people that support Tinubu. They come online, they speak big grammar. They don't have anybody back home. And these are people that you see that their family back home or their extended family back home are dying in pain. They could not even remember that they have anybody back home. So they don't care how the country is. As long as Tinubu wins the votes, they are clapping. So when we're discussing national issues, we don't supposed to even give. Look, you know why I came up? I've been to up to 3-4 platforms today. It's the same cutting grass. Let's say they have a WhatsApp group. The same. That was why I came here. And I was
They actually do.
They do now, they do, yeah.
I just believe it, bro. This had happened 2 days ago, yesterday. Every platform, all their question is, why would Peter say he's cutting grass? Is that the context of that statement? But this is what they are spreading around. The same thing. And I was like, these people, are they really mad or something? We listen to hear and we hear to understand. My brain must not be blocked at a particular position. I don't understand this thing. And I hear somebody explain it. Okay, I understand. And I will change my narratives. But they're acting like people that their memory card in their head is filled up. Nothing can access, nothing can enter. Trust me, people will come tomorrow night to get another interview. They will still pick up something. You will be surprised. All of them will be sharing the same thing. We've asked you guys, go and ask ChatGPT. He will tell you what we have done. Ask God, he will tell you. Ask Grok, he will tell you. Ask social media, he will tell you. Ask international organization, they will tell you. It's clear everywhere. So why are you still looking for holes where there's no hole? Thank you for the time, host.
Thank you, my brother. TDI said that bigotry don't block their brain. No be lie. Honestly speaking, they just Well, what you can understand is that it is all coordinated. They have WhatsApp groups. They are being paid. Majority, one of them that they have recruited. Tinubu has spent billions servicing this thing. They are being paid for this.
Saddam, what I say? Trillions.
No, it's not trillions. It's up to trillions. How much they want to pay these people?
Saddam, hold on. You think it is just the WhatsApp people we are talking about? We are talking about the international media.
No, I'm talking about these people that are creating. I'm not talking. No, he pays that one. He's paying. No, not about this thing. Down and the rest. Because that one they pay good for it. I'm talking about the down and the rest. We won't give three will give. You know, say this one's a zombie. Give them a cry. Wow. They will begin to shout up and down. Just recharge their phone. They don't get. They don't get nothing.
No verse, yo. People that they gave cartons of Indomie, cups of rice, and they're shouting, Tinubu will enter again, just for cups of rice.
Exactly.
How much do you think they will give them to sing his praise?
Nothing where he gives people will make sense to them. Please, Nita Bella, you have the life, please.
Yeah, so good evening. Good morning, everyone. I don't know where you are.
Good morning.
So my submission now, I will start with Obi. I was actually in secondary school when he was the governor of Anambra State. And I can tell you, I benefit. Anambra benefit. Anambra was good. We enjoyed him as our governor then. And then this last election, we voted him and we continue voting him. And I still thank God that despite that he changes party because I like someone that does not agree to majority. You stand on the truth and the truth is what you will stand. No matter what, you're not going to change. That he have not mistakenly entered PDP or APC. Though where he left, he does not go back. Now, what I want to say, somebody saying, what will Tinubu fix Nigeria? Yes, Tinubu can actually fix Nigeria because it's in his regime that he's a president. And the governor of Abia State have actually did this regime that governor has actually outdid a president on his tenure. Like, people can see what the governor of Abia State are doing, and nobody can see what the president of Nigeria is doing. And they are on the same year, the same 3 years. And you think he can do way more. Now, people living in Lagos that are saying, the Tinubu supporters will say he's building the coastal road. Have you seen what the coastal road have done to Lagos because of bad drainage? How can you be building road that is high up, sandfield, and you don't have a drainage on it? Like, properties, those ones that are saying that, that used to say, he built Lagos. He by himself now is using his hand to destroy the Lagos, and he's literally destroying Lagos so badly because of his action. And he's not doing anything. He's not saying anything or doing anything to fix that. Business people are moving. A lot of business people are moving out of Lagos. International ones that are shutting down are moving. The Lekki Free Trade Zone, for over how many years? Since 2013, that place was built for foreigners to come and invest. I can tell you, it's still just few Nigerian companies are still not going there because they know the plan, they know what's coming there. Foreigners, nobody is buying there. In this is regime that bandits, kidnappers, all these, what are they? Are online, granting interviews, speaking, and nobody will catch them. Everything is so open, and they keep playing us like a fool. And next year, I don't know, they are taking Obi to court that their party is this and that. I just hope that before 2027 that he's going to come back, but regardless, we're still going to vote him. But how are we going to do? What are we to do to secure that vote? Because last election, we were there, we voted, they count, we won, but once they left there, we lose.
Thank you. You just answered the question yourself. Last election, you voted the count. Once they left there, you lose, Abi.
Yeah.
And
So what's
so
the next strategy?
the next strategy is that you will not allow them to count and go. You allow them to count and you follow them to the place they're carrying it to. That's the next strategy. So you don't vote and go back home. You vote, follow your vote to the coalition center, and watch them in your thousands count your votes over there. That way, they cannot steal your vote when you finish your polling unit. You take it over there. Please mute your mic, Mikey, please. I'm getting interference, my brother. I beg. Mikey, I beg. I don't know if you're the one or whose mic is on, please. Nita Bella, just mute your mic, please. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's the way forward. You vote and you follow your vote. If you expect them to count your vote in polling unit and take it to the coalition center and count it again there, that's why Tinubu does not win election in polling units. I challenge any Tinubu supporter today. I challenge you, bring out 2023 elections with a polling unit. You cannot see 100 polling units in Nigeria results that Tinubu won. It's not anywhere. You don't see it anywhere. People, if you had won Tinubu's in your polling unit, you'd have seen people snapping and celebrating. You don't see videos of people saying Tinubu won my polling unit. There's none anywhere. He didn't win any polling unit.
But seriously, at this era, at this time of technology, that we are still counting votes manually, can it be electrical?
You cannot.
People watch and see it.
You're dealing with criminals. Criminals will not give you a system for you to take them out of power. You have to force them out of power. So even in their manual way, you have to manually pursue them out of power. When you now have sensible government, Peter Obi will guarantee that INEC will be independent and will conduct real elections. That's what Peter Obi will do. Tinubu will not do it because Tinubu is how did he come into power? Right? So, but thank you very much. All right, let me run into my number, please. 5 minutes. I have to end this show. Guys, some of you requesting the mic, please. I'm sorry I can't bring up any other speakers. You guys I see the number of requests is too much, but I cannot. We have to shut down this place right now. I'm just trying to make sure that I can. We have tried. Please, guys. Tomorrow, come out here tomorrow if you want to join the conversation. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll continue the conversation. Please, I'm going to give you 3 minutes, please. Just 3 minutes just to please stick to the time. I beg you, please, sir. Thank you. Can you hear me? Oh, all right. It will be better for me, safe. I beg. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, all of you that came out tonight. Thank you to all of you that joined the show. It's been a very interesting show, interesting conversations across the aisle. Thank you, guys. Please, all of you that requested the mic, I'm sorry I could not bring you guys up. Please, and please, and please. It's just that we don't try now. We don't try. I have to wake up tomorrow again and go and hustle and still come back here in the night again for the show. So please, guys.
Well done.
Yeah,
well
thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
It's not. A lot of people might not understand. Going to work, you have a busy day, come back and still spend hours doing this. So that is why it's very frustrating and infuriating when some people come here and they think we are here to joke around. Most of all these people who just want to come and talk, this is what they do. They don't have any day job. The likes of Archangel, they don't have any day job. I'm going to wake up very early tomorrow morning and I'm going to work.
Exactly.
And then I'll come back. Most time when you start, that's when I'm just driving back home from work.
Honestly.
And then I will join and and that's why I cannot emphasize how much we all appreciate what you do. And that's why I will also want to encourage everybody. This is a lot of sacrifice. Saddam is sacrificing a lot. And if you think it is easy, go and try and do what he's doing. And then you understand what it is. And that is why we shouldn't joke with supporting this life, this show. We have to support it with everything. Let's support it. Let's make it. Let's blow it up. Let it be so loud. I see a lot of lives on this TikTok, Saddam, and the things they discuss, they don't have quality. They just go there and argue and say some stupid things. There is no progressive conversation that can benefit the country in any way. And you see a lot of people in that place because, those things are being supported. So we have to be very intentional. I don't like getting myself involved with things where we cannot be collectively intentional about what. I know we are not always going to see things from the same perspective, but
for the sake of all that we have said in this place, if you have been following this show, I think we need to get to that point where we can be very intentional with making sure that we push and we push this message with everything that we can. So, Sirdam, kudos to you. Well done.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, every one of you guys. God bless you guys. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow, God's willing, 10 p.m. Nigerian time. Please, Nigerians, please just please do what you can do. Reach out to people that you know. There's no longer PVC drive. All we're doing right now is educating our people back home. Those that have not gotten their PVCs, that have registered and haven't gotten their PVCs, let them go to INEC, I think, and get their PVCs. Just do everything you can do and keep educating Nigerians going forward. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 p.m. Nigerian time. God bless you all that came out. As usual, I'm already gassed out, so I can't even start calling names, but God bless every one of you that have contributed with your submissions, with your gifts, with your likes, with your shares, with your reposts. Any way you contribute to this live tonight across all our streaming platforms, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, Mr. John. Tomorrow I'll find a way to how I can bring Facebook to the conversation. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.